Sing in me news, and through me tell the story of those people skilled in all ways of contending, the Dragonlords, harried by fate and prophecy. Sing of the cities they saw, of the minds they learned of distant peoples, and weathering many bitter nights and days deep in their hearts, while they fought to save their homes and the lives of all Thyleans. Of these adventurers, most sacred of daughters, tell us in our time, lift the great song again. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Oathsworn, Odyssey of the Dragonlords, a really fun, cool campaign here on Neon Lights for Roleplay. I am, of course, Turk Accented. I am the distinct honor and privilege of continuing to be your GM here for the evening and every other bi-weekly evening here as well. Oh my gosh, it's all just HP all the way down. And now it's just like, oh, never mind. Now it's all fine. Everything's fine. You saw nothing. Nothing was wrong. You don't tell anyone about that.
Spoilers.
Anyway, I did say nothing was wrong. So anyway, like I said, I'm so excited for you to join us tonight. We have a great show, but as part of that, I could not do it without the incredibly talented group of storytellers I've gathered around the proverbial fire here. So, if we could, in a cool U formation, like a smiley face that I'm going to put on all your faces by the end of the stream, kicking off with the wonderful dimple of our entire group. Comrade, if you could please tell the people who you are, who you're playing tonight, what path they walk, and also let me know what your bonus is to a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, of course. Hey, Comrade Crash. My character is Leo Dracos, the human paladin. Oath of the Dragonlord. He walks the path of the Vanished One. And you said passive wisdom?
Well, no. What's the bonus you would add to a wisdom saving throw if I were to ask you?
+4.
+4. Cool.
Yeah. And up next is Chrissy.
Hello, I'm Chrissy Crits, and I started this game kind of disappointed because I didn't get to see Tony's feet. But that was quickly saved because I'm now looking at a cowbird at my bird feeder. Anyways, I'm going to be playing Defera Adamas. She's our Medusa Warlock, and she's walking the path of the Haunted One. My wisdom saving bonus modifier is redacted.
Now, could you not, though?
+3.
Thank you.
Okay, I think that's me. Hey, everybody.
Yes, sorry, you're next.
No, you're good. Hey, everybody. It's me, Sir Hackalot. As per usual, tonight I am playing Calliope, the Siren College of Epic Poetry bard who walks the path of the Dragon Slayer. That's always a mouthful every time. I don't think I'm ever going to be used to saying that title. I use she, they pronouns, and she uses she, her pronouns, and her bonus to a wisdom save is 1. +1, at least. Mm-hmm. At least it's not -1. That would be much worse. But anyway, on to HP.
Hello, everyone. I am the last hit point hero, and tonight I will be playing Thrynos, the Siren Sorcerer, who walks the path of the demigod. And the passive wisdom of Thrynos is just an 11. My save is +2, though, so how's that work? Wait a second.
So it's a plus what?
+1. Yes, +1. Just
Perfect.
1. Only 1.
Great.
That's it. Oh, all done.
Hey, I'm Tony. I'm playing Eliana Legide, the Prophecy High Elf Cleric, who walks the path of the Gifted One. My bonus to Wisdom saves is all of it. Every last drop. So take that. Good luck, everybody else.
But if we were to put that down into numbers by which we could quantify and add to a D20 roll, what would that look like?
It would be at least more than 0.
And less than what?
Less than infinity.
Okay, but can we shorten that bracket down? I'm trying to keep it in a smaller set of numbers.
I'm sure you could, but I'm not here to do math, so.
Tony's got a 1.
If I have a 1 as a cleric, that's pretty not great.
I can
Alright,
write
time
down
to
plus
creep on
1,
your character
or
sheet.
all
you
you
can tell.
get.
I can write down a -4, or you can tell me right now.
Do I nerf myself because I'm gifted?
Not like most gifted and talented kids, that does happen later in life.
I do.
Yes.
Or we can just go to the character sheet and I know what it is.
Don't
It
tell
is
him
a-
it's a secret.
Wow, I was about to say it, and now HP says don't say it. So it's really HP's fault. You
It
have to
is.
blame him.
I accept
You know it is, and my vengeance will be swift and unending. But anyway, why
It's
don't
a 7.
we? Oh, damn!
Yeah.
That was between 0 and infinity.
hmm
Anyway,
Really?
let's just jump right
Coincidentally.
into it. Because I need to quickly get a scene change. So as you recall, our heroes, after defeating the cultists of Lutheria, who were not only attempting some strange ritual on a dragon's egg, but also holding a number of people hostage, if not involving them in dark rituals. Our heroes defeat them, expose this crime to the city, and knock about the Temple of Lutheria a bit, giving it a little dust over, a little spring cleaning, if you will. If spring cleaning could also be called sacrilege. Returning to their home, they do imbibe distress, meet a very rude halfling, and engages in philosophy while also breaking up with a long-standing girlfriend, fiance, who knows. Anyway, there'll be no repercussions to any of these actions ever. As you all retired for the evening, back at I believe the Adamos estate. Anyway, you all rest, and you awake on the deck of a ship. All your friends are around you. You're about sailing into the unknown, it feels, bravely, vastly setting out before you. The seas churn and push on the sides, but again, your friends are around you. The oracle's chosen. You feel safe, secure. But then the weather turns on you. Sidon, perhaps, but you know these seas. You feel confident enough. You're all veteran sailors, naturally. Why wouldn't you? Why would you feel at any odds with a storm? But as it darkens and continues to pour down on you, the situation shifts. Creatures begin pulling themselves from the waters onto your bow and raking the wood of your fine vessel. Slowly, the situation turns against you as more and more holes pop themselves into the hull, and more of your fellow crew die as you watch as each of them are dragged into the foamy depths. The only thing drawing your attention more than the current madness around you is the massive structure of a being greater than you could ever know that finally seems to doom you to oblivion. But you don't. As your eyes close again, you feel you reawaken. That breath of fresh air, rather a sputtering of sea foam from your lungs. As you're all now awaken on the shores of a strange land. Your tools and such shattered, lost. Your crew gone from all of you, each of you alone in your own way. But you're greeted by not just the sight of a friendly face, though a stranger creature than you've ever seen, but also the presence of comforting warmth of a mother who loves you, who would do nothing to hurt you. But you acclimatize yourself to these lands. You begin building, creating a life that you once knew in a new place. You find some of your old friends, others lost and scattered. You assume you'll find them again, Everyone appears in high spirits, and the mother's love is so strong. And there's a father, too, a protector. All they ask is for you to love them. But you, in your lying heart, don't. Because you know deep down you are rotten, evil, and you deserve to be hurt. And you turn on the mother. She asks so little of you, but you choose when she appears to stab her in the heart. As her blood spills, her children, her more doting children, cry, as they should, and fight you. And you fight back. You are the monsters and the demons that you swore to yourself you'd never be again, yet you've brought that evil here with you, this perfect place. You've brought it, and it's your fault. You are terrible and evil, and you wreak vengeance and spread blood across the land that had thus far been unblemished. And there is nothing left in you but hatred and anger, and yet you call yourself a victor, because that's the only language you understand. And then you're awake again. You open your eyes. You're on a ship. About your crewmates, your friends. About the storm seems to be getting to you, but you're experienced sailors. You know this. But now there's a churning. The seas spinning you around and around. You feel a massive vortex seem to open, and you know there is no hope. And you get swallowed. Drowning to the bottom, water collapsing all around you. As you open your eyes, you're on a strange shoreline, something you've never seen before. You're all alone, each among yourselves. But finally, someone approaches. A kind mother. Someone who promises to protect you, love you, and shelter you. Who has seen what has happened to you and promises it will never happen again. But you in your heart are evil. And you plan and plot through years of kindness and nurturing to overtake her, to overturn her, to take this place, because all you know is taking and greed and anger. And you turn this land to one of blood and call yourself a victor because it's the only language you understand. And your eyes open again, and you're on a ship amongst friends. And this is where Eliana, you're going to be the first one to wake up, and I need you to make a wisdom save.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
You are going to... Oh gosh, I gotta pull up this table I totally forgot about. But can you please roll me a d20, I believe? Sorry, D100.
That's a different number.
It is a different number.
96.
You awaken. You shoot up from wherever you were in the Adamos estate, or what remains of it, what perhaps never was the Adamos estate, and you hear nothing but a city shrieking, and you fall unconscious. So, your mind choosing to go blank rather than deal with the reality of what's occurred.
Shut it down, boys.
Another round of these visions, this insistence, this pain of churning seas and darkening skies, of danger and fraud that you have brought and is your fault, and you fought so hard just to hurt more people. That is the only reason for your struggle, is to bring pain to others, clearly. And Leo, could you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yes. Oh no, 7.
Roll me a D100.
I will.
Oh no. Is anyone gonna get above a 15?
Oh no, a 5.
Wow, we're getting both sides of this. You also shoot up from wherever you were in the Adamos estate. And I'd say you probably reach a point of standing up and gripping something to steady yourself from your mind as it swims and swirls, and visions of your own pain and suffering you've inflicted on others and had inflicted on you. and you feel the entirety of your body paralyze and freeze itself. Like you can still feel the water fill your lungs, and that salty brininess just overtakes you. Now, Defera, if you could please make me a wisdom save.
I will, but I don't like it. God damn it.
Please roll me a D100.
Sure.
Let's get a little higher. You awaken to your family home. You are in your bed. It's exactly where I want to be. And at the door, you see your mother and father rush to the entryway. And they, what's wrong? And such a familiar voice. And you can't help yourself. The situation, you know they're not there. You know you're in a ruin. Your mind is competing with itself for what is true and what you want to believe. And you break down into hysterics, laughing, crying. There's pain, and it's real, but you're also so glad to see them, and there's relief that is betraying itself. And you are technically speaking going to be incapacitated as you scream, laugh, or weep. I figured it'd be a combination of all three as you're experiencing this complicated vision. Then why don't I get the Siren Duo at the same time?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
We all rolled so bad.
So good right now. Okay, why doesn't everyone go ahead? Why don't you two go ahead and roll me a D15?
Did you say
A D100. Sorry, why did I say D15? Sorry, that's unrelated. That's something else I might have rolled. Anyway, 65 and a 22. Okay. This actually works. So, Threnos, you awaken, and in this state, you can't. And you again are so from the day's events. I mean, you feel like you might be sick, and that's probably from the drinking. But you also can't help but hear the sounds of an entire city screaming, and at the same time it seems like it reverberates the words you spoke so confidently to the crowd that the Titans are nothing to be afraid of. And yet now in your core, in your heart, you hear screams and thunder, and you know you were a liar. Calliope, your eyes open again, but you're not in a ship. You're flying amongst your flock. You're safe. You are on the cliffside. Beautiful music. And as you hear screams in the distance, to your conscious mind, knowing somehow the city of Mytros is in pain itself. Hot fire scorches through everything. And just as it's about to take you, you all slowly begin to regain your senses, as none of you realized you were screaming this whole time, except for Eliana, who was just passed out. It is the dead of night, probably 3 a.m.-ish. You feel exhausted, every single one of you gaining a level of exhaustion from this ordeal. But the entire city, it seems like a wave, is experiencing horror and terror. As each of you slowly begins collecting yourself or checking on the others. What do you do? That's a better question I should ask as a good DM. What are you doing right now? As these are short-term effects, so it's about, a few minutes before those who are incapacitated or unconscious will regain that level of mental cognition to function.
Threnos will stumble around to each of us in turn kind of shake them awake or shake them to, probably starting with Leo. Leo, are you okay?
As I take a deep breath, as my lungs are not filled with water anymore, I just heave, and something that's not there just does not come out, and I just sit there and just breathe and just like I just thumbs up.
It's not real. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Theranos will head over and I don't shake Defira. Wake up. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Are you
Defira
okay?
will uncharacteristically like grab at Threnos as if knowing / not knowing it was all like visiony, thinking it's like her father, and like not realizing like what's happening in the like hysterics, and then like jolt herself back. I am so sorry. That was absolutely, oh my god. And she's gonna just sit back down.
It's fine. We're here. It's fine. Theranos is just gonna collapse for a minute.
Defera will make way. Is there anybody else who needs to be woken up?
Yeah, mechanically, what was I again? Was
Yeah,
The only one not
Oh,
howling in terror is Eliana, who's
yeah.
unconscious.
You had rolled a, what was it? 65. You just had a vivid hallucinations.
Oh,
So
okay.
there wasn't a set effect of that. You would have had disadvantage on ability checks for during it.
Oh, great. No, I think at least not mechanically, but in response to those visions, Calliope is just going to be kind of dumbfounded, just numb, I think, just kind of staring off into space. Because this is not the first time that she's had the experience of washing up on a beach entirely alone. So that is jarring to have to experience again.
I will say, all of you, it feels like these visions are still occurring as your vision, though bleary at first, has begun to clear and take more, your mind kind of coming more online. Awake is a term that should be used here. You will be seeing these visions of your journeys of sea creatures, of giant statuesque hands crushing a ship all around you for the duration of this day. This is a long-term Madness effect, so it's going to last a few hours, say. And it is going to be, a disadvantage on mental ability checks.
Cool.
So, and of course, repeat that as you wish, but it's absolutely, these visions and stuff are hanging around you. And yeah, you've experienced the touch of Letheria before. You have had these experiences only in smaller scales. And though you could, in theory, return to sleep, I don't imagine any of you are particularly good at sleeping through a lot of people screaming into the night.
And so you said the entire city is experiencing
It's-
this, as far as we can tell.
As far as you can tell, it seems like a large section, if not the entire city, is waking from night terrors in this exact moment.
Thrynos, to whatever capacity he can, will stumble his way. So this is a manor house. So I imagine there's a second floor, a bigger bedroom, a balcony, perhaps.
I'm like reconstructing an ancient Roman villa in my head. But yes, there should be there's a second floor. Again, it's kind of built around one central chamber, but there's absolutely a master, and it's in ruin, but it is navigatable. I mean, it's all stone, so it's not like the wooden floorboards or anything have fallen out that you can't access it. But getting to the second floor amongst the greenery that's grown here, yeah, you can't get a balcony overlooking the city and the entrance.
So Thrynos will head his way to some cinematic balcony that overlooks as much of the city as this manor house can. And he will yell as loudly as he can. They thrive on fear because they deserve nothing more. And stumble back down.
Well, there is no immediate need to do anything else. Does anyone feel like they would be doing anything in particular as the morning slowly, very slowly approaches itself? Already you can hear boots and movements of people shifting around as if, at least personal guards are summoned to estates. Though the response is slow, sporadic, and never in large groups.
No, I think Leo is in the main greeting area, just I think just sitting and just being aware of his breath and stuff, and holding his egg a little close, keeping it protected just in case.
Mm-hmm. A good habit to pick up. You do feel that kind of pulse of a life that you're holding. Slow and steady, and remind you of things that you're realizing you didn't fully remember. Certain experiences and thoughts of another instance where you had been not in exactly similar, but holding an egg like this closeness with another living thing, something that other people have experienced with other people, but to experience it with a dragon, a incredibly powerful and ancient thing, you are kind of singularly in this group familiar with, that you're recalling, and it's like hearing a song you haven't heard since elementary school, and at the same time having that like key memory pop back into your head that you didn't know you forgot. Like all of a sudden you can remember the name of your kindergarten teacher's name, Oh my god. It was Miss Figlia.
It's all red.
There you go. I hate to spring this on you because I realize it's been a while since we've checked, but do you remember the name of your dragon?
Ah, shoot. I was thinking about it, and it's not Calliope.
It's not.
No, it is not me.
No, the name of my dragon.
I know.
I have it somewhere.
If you'd like a hint, Calidora.
Calidora.
If that sounds right. But you remember Calidora and growing up and ancient oaths spoken with purpose that. Did you break them or were they broken to save you? It's so bleeding in your head, but it hurts. Like, it's not a cringe from a past memory, it's a pain from something that was probably better left untouched for right now. But yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I think after I remember that, I kind of even squeezed the dragon a little harder. Not too hard, of course.
Yeah, Mytros. So we'll start like sort of swatting at your hand.
Yes,
No,
a gentle
Don't
touch.
do that.
Bad egg holding. Or bad at it.
Hey, it's my first time.
Lies.
Shut up.
Yeah, I think Calliope will actually start to get up. It's pins and needles at first. But it's gonna go over and poke Eliana a couple of times. See if she can wake her up.
Homegirl's
Poke.
just drooling on this couch.
Poke. Poke's a little harder.
This girl gone.
You are no longer under the effects of unconscious if you're concerned about that, but absolutely you can still be asleep.
Hello in there. There's a shake now.
If you want to lose that hand, keep doing what you're doing.
Noted. Just making sure you're all right.
Yep. And she'll just grab the nasty pillow that's on this couch and just head into it.
It's less pillow and more whatever you brought with you. So I imagine it's just some spare clothes and some particularly soft-looking rocks.
What do I have on me?
You have a bedroll. You can probably have that.
I
turned
do.
into-
So yeah, squeeze the bedroll and just
But yeah, you're absolutely fine. But you do still hear the sounds of screaming, of confusion, a city in pain. A city I feel it's fair to say you put a little bit of work into. A little elbow grease, at least.
Mm-hmm. Where's Bulbug?
Did you guys bring Bulbug with you?
At one point in time, we were drunk with them. I think they were carrying a couple of us.
Yes,
Yeah,
Bulbug
exactly.
was your designated walker. Oh gosh, poor Bulbug. What's up with Bulbug?
I mean,
Let's find
poor
out.
Bulbug. He was hanging out with us. Me, at least I was keeping my shit together.
Let's find
Although
out.
I was absolutely just destroyed.
Let's find out what happened to Bulbug.
He's the only one that passed the wisdom save.
I wish. That'd be so
That would
great.
be very funny.
What
Oh,
are
I'm fine.
What are you all screaming about? No. We'll say as Thrynos, you're walking your way back. Bulbug shoots his way out of a room, and you see this giant figure step out and lock eyes with you, and then just shake his head. Oh, sorry, buddy. Ha, nearly thought I. Oh, sorry. Thought you were someone else.
You okay, Bulbug? It was quite the night for most of us.
Yeah. And you see he's wiping at his face a lot. Just No, I'm fine. Just it's hot here. Just gotta get the sweat out of my face. Huh. Dumb cow brain, falling for a nightmare. Did you have a nightmare too? Happens
It's,
to me when I eat cheese.
sounds like the entire city did.
Okay, that's what that is. That's not just in my head.
No.
Well, that's good, I guess. Bad.
It's good.
It's a lot of
it's-
things.
Good, because it means we're getting to them.
Okay. Ooh, all right, good. You're there. You're not them. Good. Okay.
Give me a hand back down the stairs, Bullbug.
How's a hoof? I'm joking. All right, come on. Let's yeah. And
You
he'll
have
walk down
2
with you.
hands.
Oh, but also so he'll be joking as you feel you're actually supporting each other in this instance, not just Bulbug supporting you, but you feel to some degree you're also supporting Bulbug. He kind of grasps your shoulder with a kind of like, yes, I'm helping you down, but there is kind of a, hey, I need to like interact with you physically for emotional confidence right now. Yeah. And I assume you all gather or are out in the main courtyard?
Question. Do we at
Oh.
least get a short rest out of all that?
Yes, you can have a short rest. Though the long rest will thus far for today be unavailable. As I assume you spend the early morning decompressing, trying to make sense of what happened and what you're still seeing. You can't expend hit dice as you normally would for a short rest. Anyway, anything else anyone in particular feels they would do in this moment or need to do?
Theranos will say the same thing when he gets down the stairs with Bullbug that he more or less said to Bullbug. This is a good thing. We're getting to them.
I mean, I guess that's a win.
Think what happens to get rid of that storm. They can't expend their power lightly.
I hope so. Can't take 2 more of those.
Well, we all know we can't beat them in a fight, but if we continue to weaken them, one day we will. Desperate beings don't do things like this. Or, I guess, sorry, I'm still flustered. Only desperate beings do things like this.
I hope you're right, buddy. I hope I'm there to hit him right upside the head with you. Maybe for keeping me around, of course. I mean, I get you might not need your big god-killing business, but you got me out of a tight spot. And I appreciate that.
He'll be there for us, Bullbug.
Well, good, because I might be there for you anyway. Use your really hard snap on the back that this early in the morning, I think would pretty much give you at least a hard arch, if not airtime. Right. I don't suppose any of the food stands are open.
I
Whose
don't
house
think
is
anyone's.
this?
We have some rations.
Rations. How many?
Mm. You ask a good question, Bulbug.
I don't take Bullbug for a ration kind of guy.
I was gonna say, however many you have, it's not enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm certain everyone will be What time is it? At some point, we can find food.
Yeah, the early morning sun will eventually begin cresting. The darkness of the city fading away as the screams at the same time subside. And it seems like just as you've all adjusted yourselves with the same sigh and tired breath, the city seems to pull itself together, wake up, make itself presentable, and get ready to move on. Now, I'm going to change the music, and I know it's going to feel weird, but that's absolutely the vibe of what's happening. Because with the dawn of a new day is the return of the great games. And believe it or not, you still see the city slowly move itself. Like a hungover group of college kids heading to the diner with the best eggs and hash browns in the world, they crawl like a horde of zombies up towards Mount Vulcan. Desperate, perhaps. I think in your own hearts you might recognize that same need for something glorious, spectacular. I feel we as people can recognize that same desire to break a hold that's been placed on us. Are y'all heading to the Great Games?
Yes.
Fast as we can right now, which is not very fast.
Fast is slow is fast. Fast
Like we're
is-
hungover.
Yep.
Anyway, you and most of the city appear to be hungover. The feelings of not only the indulgences of last night, but the visions you still see kind of just eking at the sides of your mind and your vision present themselves around you. But, sure enough, you approach the basin of Mount Vulcan. Put you all on a map. We don't need a map, Stream Metro, thank you. But just so y'all know, you do enter into another map. You enter into the Colosseum. Very literally. But the game's now, the Colosseum is now set up. Seems like they're still setting it up as you get there, marking points in the sand across a large field. They're throwing down some white sand or marking it with paint where they can in a very haphazard and quickly fashioned way. And a number of javelins and discus have been aligned. And it seems like today's event is throwing of various objects across long distances, hopefully. Simple thing, in theory. The city is still packing the stands. Bullbug has waved you all off as you entered through the athlete's entrance, and the other athletes appear. Some looking more rested than others. In particular, someone who looks particularly chipper is Jorgis, the Order of Sidon Knight. He appears to be, like, bumping and knocking shoulders with people and trying to act like he's just in a very, like, chipper attitude and super, like, I'm just excited for the day. But very clearly just kind of dragging it in people's faces that they all had a rough night and he didn't. He'll probably approach like Calliope or something and like bump into you a little bit. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. I'm just, oh gosh, Good night's rest. Oh, you look terrible. Did you find yourself at the bottom of a wine jar?
That's for me to know and you not to find out. Better wipe that sleepy out of your eye, though.
I mean, I'd say the same to you, but I think it's a bit worse than that. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna go give a few stretches so I can dominate you all at some other point. Oh, blessings of Sidon on you all. I'll give a little healthy, high knee jog away. So he's doing his cocky warm up, just like the worst kind of cocky warm up.
Theranos will say sycophant just as he makes his way past.
Mm-hmm.
Is the king by chance at the Colosseum yet?
He has not arrived, though he is on the map. He is not there just yet. He typically arrives as part of an entrance procession.
Okay, cool.
But you do see not Versi in the stands, but the other judge from the college, Archimedes, has taken up and looks a bit concerned around himself, but seems to be hiding any, is looking around, but nodding at people as they wave or cheer, and he of course is wearing his magic identifying spectacles on his forehead. You'll know he throws those on when the competition's actually begun. Anyway, the king does enter with his guard. The Order of Sidon enters in another area. There's, of course, uproarious applause for the king. Were you willing to do anything particular when the king entered, or?
No, I just wanted to do like a perception check to see if like they slept okay or if it was just a select.
Sure, yeah, go.
Because I want other people to have a bad day.
People cause more problems on purpose.
It's not enough that I do well. I need men. It's not enough to touch grass. I need men in power to fail.
13.
13. From where you can see, it's a little hard to. Whenever you're standing, it's a little hard to get the perfect picture. But he doesn't seem to drag himself like the rest do. So either he's hiding it very well, or he's had a typical night's sleep, or at the very least had a bit more rest than you all. Because obviously, you're not feeling too hot today.
No, not at all.
But yeah, the other competitors are being, blessed or getting their spells cast on them, enhanced abilities, long strider, haste, etc.
Following along with that, Theranos wants to look at the important NPCs we've interacted with in order to clarify which ones look fully rested and which ones appear pissed off about life.
Sure thing. So alongside, why don't you make me another perception check? Anyone who wants to do the same can make a similar check. This will be a bit higher because it's going to be in a large sense, but...
What if you just told me?
Well, I could, but I think that balance of information could make for an interesting power dynamic in the future.
Oh, we're
what
doing
if I
good
roll
today,
a
guys.
7?
We're doing such a good job.
So it's kind of hard for you all to pick out from, the movement of the crowd and people. Like, again, you figured these are important people. They're used to public appearances and looking well kept together, and some of them aren't even there. Like, you can't even find that darn blue tiefling. Where the heck is Chandras? But Defera, given your background, I feel it's fair to say you know how to put on a strong face, and are familiar with the signs of someone who's being effectively propped up in one way or another. Commander Gaius seems to be a-okay. Again, him and his other knights, Order of Sidon riders are fine. The king seems to, again, be relatively fine. Queen is not present. But that's pretty typical for the moment. She might be arriving later or not for today. It's not totally expected that she be at every event. That the king, of course, is a noted patron of the games. Well, Bulbug, obviously, very tired, but still eating quite a bit, which is good. Means he's recovering, conserving strength. You see a few of the people from the academy are there. Anyone in particular you want to call out? Because Loreus isn't in particularly looking too tired. Though it's also weird you do see Loreus there, given that you did leave him behind in the Feywood. But yeah, you do see that satyr you met in the ancient glades
What
in the
is he doing
stands,
here?
looking very tired but very supportive. He's painted a sign.
Look at
I
him
love you,
go.
Oracle's Chosen.
Oh, well,
But there's a lot of work on that heart.
I love that.
We have fans.
DeFera will share what she's seeing and kind of turn to the group. Who are we missing that's not here?
Captain Abantiades.
Mm.
Absolutely looks terrible.
That tracks.
But also, again, still attractive person. Just looks super disheveled, but he's doing that thing where he's pulling the hair out of his eye. God, stupid, sexy Abantiades.
Stupid sexy guy. DeFera will get flustered for a minute and then turn to the rest of the group. Did we forget? Should I keep an eye out for anybody else?
No, I just thought in general it'd be a good idea to see who we can rely on.
No, we can't.
I thought we were these guys were all our competitors.
Yes, but
In the bigger picture. In the bigger picture. Go
Oh.
outside the Coliseum.
you see, winning these games isn't the important thing here.
What? That's all that matters right now. Yes, we're very tired. We had very poor sleep. But I think just glass of wine, I think, will perk us right up. And we'll win today's match. Just you. But wait and see.
Yeah, Leo, you're absolutely certain of that. And you also see your fellow former Dragonlords standing in their place for a brief moment and, have to reconcile that they're not alive. They're still not alive. They're still not here. You're past that point in time. It's fine.
Oof. Yeah, no, I think for a second, like, I'm trying to give a speech and then I just stop. My eyes go wide and just blink and then just continue talking and then take a couple deep breaths. Whew.
Okay. But yeah, it seems like javelin throwing is being called, as well as discus. Both of these, of course, involve throwing something, so keep that in mind when you're signing up. And as usual, you may have one person be a supporter who you can, of course, but if no one's available, you can pay to have someone affect you. And as in past, there will be a qualifying round where you'll face a number of competitors, and then and then the final round. So, who wants to throw things?
I'll throw things.
Yeah, Leo's throwing things.
I've been rolling terrible, but I'll throw it.
Look, I will
Aren't
participate, but
gonna
I'm
throw
not going to
things?
waste any money pretending this is going to go anywhere.
Well, because of exhaustion, it's a hell of a fun thing to deal with. She's going to basically sit in a beach chair, like sunglasses, like watching, like equivocally. I know that does not currently exist here in this moment, but I just like to have that thought that like just trying to like sun hat, sunglasses, work off a hangover, just like, mm-hmm.
I mean, there's
Is this like
Pythor
weekend
aid.
at Bernie's?
There is
Pythor
Pythor,
aid.
right?
I don't have the Pythor 8.
You can go and get
You
some.
can have my Pythor aid. There's more.
Mo. It's just like, god damn it, the javelin throwing is so perfect for her.
You just take the Pythor aid, shake it off. It'll be all right.
Or you take the wine. If you get back out to that level from yesterday, I think it balances each other out. I think that's how it works.
No, Leo,
No?
it's not how it works. In
Well,
fact, it would make it worse. Compound.
No, I've
well,
heard
we're
it
about
works.
to see.
I'm dying that Leo's
Where's
one
the
of those
dog?
people.
I've heard this works. I support you.
Oh.
Why don't we go with this, semi-divine Pythor aid? Take a drink from the cooler over there.
Look over. It's just an ice block that someone's put a little thing into. I mean, it's technically gonna be a cooler.
We need you, Eliana. This is something you're very good at. They are throwing sharp-pointed sticks. It's practically what you were born to do.
Just like a roll eyes, snatch Pythor aid, and just chug it.
All right.
Wonderful. But the Pythor aid is freely available, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's used mostly for medical stuff, but
Yeah.
you know,
Let's just all go chug some Pythor aid. Hydrate away.
And then I will pay somebody to cast magic on me since I can't do it myself.
I mean, let me see. I mean,
You
can
just
choose a partner.
can't in
Yeah,
addition to someone else.
yeah. Well, it says you can choose a partner to magically augment them. Okay.
It would imply doubling up.
Yeah, well, that's why they have the dude up in the stands with the magic specs, so you can tell what you got on you. And if he identifies doubling up, you're doubling down on being out of the games.
How much was it?
Bribe that guy or something.
Well, maybe you could head to the academy later.
No, not again.
Philosophy.
Oh god.
I mean, maybe you can get him to sign your book or something. Oh wait. Anyway, I need to
Is
know
it
who's
that
in.
dude?
No, Archimedes
Okay.
is.
You made it sound like it was that dude for a second.
I mean, no. God, who did you talk with? Give me a second. I can tell you their name. You talked to Calcadon rather. And you had a copy of Calcadon's Mathematica.
Yep.
But yeah, no, you didn't see this guy specifically.
Got it.
Speaking, but he does seem to be, though you will, of course, if you had asked about him, he is the Academy's arcane master, so he's not really a lecture giver person, unless you were in a certain area. Anyway,
So mechanically, if we all go chug some Pythor aid, can we get rid of our exhaustion?
yeah, that was the point of it.
Ooh.
Don't
Which
mind
also
if I
means
do.
all
Do
your
it.
competitors are doing the same, because I was going to maybe surprise y'all with that.
Nope, that's fine.
That's fine.
They all seem to not be feeling great, but yeah. Okay, so we have Eliana and Leo throwing things.
Huh?
Anyone else want to throw things?
Okay, I kind of want to. I
wanna
don't
throw
know
things?
I'm
why.
gonna throw things. I'm not gonna do a good job throwing
Okay,
things.
so now I need to ask, do you want to do javelin or discus? Basically the same kind of check, just different setup than in certain people you might face.
I will participate out of respect for the pomp and circumstance of the games.
Fantastic. If you want to do both, you can also do both. But kind of gluing them together
You
because
know
they're very
what?
similar
Yeah,
games.
Let's go with discus. Like, I don't know. Like, my strength isn't horrible. Like, it's
Well,
plus
maybe you
2.
don't need
Like,
strength.
maybe I don't need strength. Who's to say? Maybe
Anyway.
it's the next thing. I couldn't tell you.
Listen, to fair as Calliope and Threnos both walk over to start picking things up, you're going to see her dramatically roll her eyes and heave like the most ridiculous heavy sigh of like, fuck, and then go pick up a discus.
Yes.
She is begrudgingly going to participate in this game.
Okay. So we have 3 for discus, 2 for javelins. Or 2 for maybe both?
I'll throw all the things.
Okay, so we have 3 for javelin thus far. So we'll start with javelin. Yes?
Because I was gonna do discus, because
Okay.
Eliana was gonna do javelin, but no.
Okay.
If people are gonna do both, I think Leo would join in the funds, in the activities.
Eliana, down for both? Is everyone down for both? Is anyone not
Sure.
doing javelin?
Sure.
All right, everyone's doing javelin. You all line up in a qualifying round. Each of you in your own individual group, you are going against a number of people. It seems about 4 other people, each of you. So, who would like to go first? And did you pay someone to augment you in any way?
Sure, and yes.
Okay. What spell would you like cast on you?
Enhance ability.
Enhance ability. Okay, so that's coming from one of the mages or priests. I assume you went to a priest of Valis, perhaps?
Sure.
Okay. It's so hard calculating potential value, so I guess it's a bit of a haggling thing. They'll ask for 50 gold pieces.
Yesterday I paid like not that.
Yesterday was a much different time, you understand.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, I only have so much in me today, and there's a lot of people who have been asking for my help.
Yeah, can you name 3?
Spira, Patria, you, also Egan. Your
Oh, Egan.
competitors have been coming to me.
Mhm,
I'm willing
mhm.
to help, but I need you to realize if there's an emergency, I need to be ready too. But, you know.
It seems like you're trying to take advantage
I
of
don't want to
an
take
unfortunate
advantage.
circumstance.
The unfortunate circumstance, the number of people we have coming to our temple for supplication and aid, and I'm not there to help them.
Well, then why are you here?
Because I'm required, or rather, it is very heavily implied that there should be a representative of each of the gods. You can go and try and talk to the priest of Pythor if you want, but the woman is just exhausting. The
Wow,
background
sounds
just
like a
flexing.
priestess of Pythor. It's like if Pythor was a lady. Yeah. Fine. And just because I can, I'm going to be a dick about it, and I will give him 500 silver pieces.
that's not...
Just clap and bring out 500 silver, 5,000 silver pieces, 500 silver pieces rather. Just all right, stay still, and we'll cast a blessing on you of enhanceability. Anyone else? I think we're all set.
No,
I'm not
spending
wasting
50
any
gold
money.
just to fail.
Okay. Who's that? People.
So you know, if a silver piece weighs as much as a quarter, you just gave her 20 pounds of coins.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Or 10,
Yeah.
sorry. Gave him some.
See, now they have a weapon in case a werewolf comes up.
Yeah. Like the butter sock.
Good to keep in mind. What? Anyway, what?
Butter
No.
sock.
What? No,
From
no, 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 no.
iCarly.
I know, but no. I have to keep moving
Got about
forward. I
5
can't
pounds
think
of
about the butter sock too much. I can't think about it too much. Who wants to throw their javelin first?
I did.
No, Threnos will keep
No, I already called dibs.
set the bar low.
Okay,
dibs.
I need you
Yeah,
to
you
roll
know,
me
folks
a
ignore it.
D20. I'm gonna ask you all to do math, so don't freak
Okay.
out.
Okay.
I need you, whoever's rolling first, to roll me a D20 plus their choice of athletics, acrobatics, or dexterity bonus.
Hmm.
And that's going to be your dexterity bonus, whatever you choose, multiplied by 3.
What?
So if you have like an athletics modifier of +2, it becomes a +6.
So 25 from Threnos.
25 is good. So now, if you filled out the I-98, no.
I did the 1099 easy. Is that the wrong form?
Okay, so you take that number and add it to 120.
145.
145, Threnos.
Get
Perfect.
my
Okay.
calculator out.
Okay.
Listen, I've got dyscalculia on my fucking brain is like, you're saying numbers, I've checked out, here we go.
The other people in your group are going to throw. Let's see. Let's do that. Not going to be as much. Significantly less, so I'm not worried about doing the math. Let's do 1, 2, 3.
Am I able to mess with other people when they're doing their throws?
Ooh, that is heavily discouraged, if not made illegal in the games. Okay, so you include your bonus. So this is, they made a 20 on the roll. You had 143. They have that, which comes 3. They have the best one who gets nearly as close. Gets 19, 20 plus 139, 144. You by 1 foot make it to the next round. All right. Who wants to throw next?
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
With the enhanceability,
Yes.
do I just roll the d20 twice, take the higher?
Oh.
Because it's essentially a skill
yeah.
check. Okay.
Uh,
I just want to
in-
know.
if you chose to boost your dexterity, yeah.
No, I choose to do strength because I am already the strong.
So, oh yeah, with the athletics, yeah. Okay. Sure.
So let me see. We get a 13 plus 21. That's a 34.
So add that to 120 for a total of
154.
154. Okay, I'll see if anyone can match that. I don't believe they can, because that's gonna
My
be...
athletics is a +7, so
Yeah,
when you triple it.
that's pretty dang good. Yeah, no one's gonna come close to you. You easily advance from this first group. All right, who's throwing next?
I'll go next.
All right, give me athletics, acrobatics, or dexterity check, or dexterity bonus to a 1d20. So you just roll a d20 and then tell me what you're adding to it.
15. I'm adding 6 times 3, right?
Yep. So 18. So 15 plus 18 plus
33.
120.
Oh, plus 120.
So 155.
153.
Oh wait, 153. Yeah, right. 153 plus 120 is 153. So 153. Sorry, 153. I know we're on 155 going. So you're actually 1 foot short of Eliana.
Do I hear 154, 154, 155, 155? Do I hear 160? Do I hear 160? 160 going once,
so
160 going twice.
Short of Eliana, internalize that as you will, but I can safely say no one can even get close to that in your group. Who wants to throw next? I got 2 more.
I'll do it.
All right, Calliope, give me a throw.
right.
Roll a d20, and then you can add whatever modifier you like times 3.
Okay,
Not whatever
so
modifier.
my acrobatics is +9, so is that 27?
Yeah.
Great. 15
Plus 27.
plus 27 plus the 120 is 162, according to my calculator.
The furthest anyone's thrown today thus far.
Yeah.
As you send it sailing perfectly in an arc, the natural, telemetry, giving it a helpful wind underneath it. No one in your group will be able to touch that, I'm fairly certain, because I rolled a 20, and none of their bonuses are that high. All right, Defera.
Here we go. Let's do math.
Let's do
I
math!
believe in you.
Who
So
told me
roll
math was
D20.
involved in this game?
19! Okay, what modifier are you using? Athletics, acrobatics, or dexterity?
Dexterity.
All right, your dexterity bonus is what?
4s.
So times 3 is 12. So 19 plus 12
31.
31 plus 120 for 151. No one can touch that. You're all moving on to the next round. So, in this final thing, you're all competing against each other, as well as, let me get them right, Falana, Leyland, Hatria, and Pancras. Pancras, of course, being the crowd favorite, who's been in all these events thus far, considered the greatest athlete of all time, whatever. Hatria is the Amazon warrior, who doesn't seem to really talk to any of you, but has just seemed to begrudgingly lose a few events, which she does not seem to enjoy at all. Leyland, who is the local favorite. Pancras is the nymph. Leyland's the favorite. Pancras is the Oread from the north that everyone's trying to figure out. And then Falana, who is, let me look at my notes real quick, a bard from Astoria. She is wearing a very elaborate look and has brought her own custom javelins to throw. And they seem to, as she throws them, give off little spurts of magical effect that she is, of course, very heavily scrutinized for during her preliminary throws. But after some deliberation, the judges have allowed, as they provide no additional bonus as far as they could tell. Anyway, who would like to throw first, or would you like the NPCs to throw first?
I'll set the bar low.
Well, you keep saying that.
That it's worked for me so far, so.
All right.
A number plus 6 is only 10, plus 120 is 130.
Okay, I'm gonna write this in here. Renos 130. Some of your competitors from the first few rounds look on and are, you give a solid throw, of course. 120 feet is nothing to scoff at. 130, being the distance is not unheard of. Anyway, but it's fairly average. People seem to they give a clap. Anyway, would anyone like to go next, or should I have an NPC go next?
I'll go next.
All right, Eliana.
Let's see if this works correctly. I got
40 plus 120 is
160.
160 feet. Big burst from the crowd. Lots of claps. Very big energy. Anyone like to throw next? Or should I have an NPC go?
I want to go next.
All right, Leo's up and raring to go.
Okay.
You're on the line. Here goes.
Oof. Uh-oh. Yep.
What's your modifier?
18. Oh, let's see. Plus 2. 140.
140. You line up to get ready to throw. And as you get to a point of release, as you're working your way up, you're suddenly transported back to a bloody battlefield where the last time you threw a javelin into somebody from. And yeah, you get a bit out of it, I feel.
Yay!
Not your best roll. Who wants to go next, or should I have an NPC?
No, do it.
Good.
$16. All right. So plus the 27 plus the 120 is 1 foot more than I did my last round. 163.
163. Big hype from the crowd, as expected. For you. Leaves one more. Farah, it's time. Give it a chuck. Give it a whirl.
17.
17?
Yes.
Yeah, 17 plus it was your modifier
12. Plus
12, yeah. Plus 12 is 29. So 149, yeah? All right.
Yeah,
as it
sorry.
stands,
Math.
no.
I had
As
to
it
do it in my
stands-
head and count on
As
my
it
finger.
stands, it's fine. As it stands in the rankings, Calliope is in first, Eliana in second, and then Defera third. But we will have Falana throw. Lining up. She'll pull back and release. That is going to be 11 plus 3 for. Well, wait. I gotta do them. Obviously, got blessed. So 14 plus 3 is going to be 17. So 137 for Falana. It's a very dazzling javelin, to be fair. It looks glorious and actually spells out Falana in the aftermath. But doesn't go as far, though she doesn't seem too bothered by that. Okay, next up would be, let's have Hatria go. Amazon Warrior. Sorry, I have to find their stats sometimes. Okay, with a big athletics roll here, that is going to be not very good, but okay. So 9 plus 12 for a total of 21. So 141. All right. Then we'll have Pancras go, because I like keeping the big athletes for last. Oriad. Where is my Oriad? Come on, you. I think you keep things in alphabetical order for 1 second, and then it's just not where you need them. There it is. Never let it be said that I'm actually smart, because I'm not. Anyway. A very dexterous throw, natural 20, plus 15 equals 35, is 155 from the Oryad of the North, so Pancras. Working his way past the rest of the party, aside from our top two. And then finally, Leyland will approach. The main competitor, I assume, at this point for a lot of you. And will give a toss. Well, that's 14 on the roll. Plus 30. Is going to be 40. Sorry.
164.
164 feet. No! Oh, okay. And Calliope, you watch as it lands just nearly ahead. And as it does, Leyland absolutely shoots into exuberation, just so like all lands on the knees and just looks up towards the sky as the crowd erupts. I mean, obviously, they've been very excited that you were ahead for so long, every single one leading up to a potential victory of this person who hadn't competed thus far. And for Leyland to then win, the local homeboy favorite.
Yeah, like I'm more okay with that. I just don't want...
he'll get up and just after getting off the knees, will just like, and will of course walk over and look like he might be offering you a very wide like handshake and just roll in for a big hug. As he just sounds heavily exhausted, like he put his whole self into that throw. Like, that was amazing work, all of you. And he'll go over to Eliana as well, being third place, and yeah, high fiving Threnos and everyone else who is there. But for purposes of that, Leyland will take gold, but Calliope, you will get the second place award, which is adamantine, which is worth 500 gold pieces, which you can easily sell. So you can just put 500 gold pieces in your pocket. And then Eliana got third place and got the bronze for 250.
I love how the default is we're all going to sell our medals for treasure.
Oh, I am not going to sell my medal.
Oh, Leah.
Adorable. Economically, maybe not smart, but adorable.
Leo, smart.
Yeah,
Fair.
he needs them for his room. His parents are gonna love them.
We will pay 50 copper
Hey,
for
hold
a
on.
replica.
I have
we
two
are going
questions.
to get rid of his medals and
One.
replace them with replicas.
What room? 2, what parents?
You know very well that as soon as you moved out, Leo got your room.
First of all, I didn't fucking move out.
Where are you
Second.
now?
Dealing with you peeps.
You peeps.
Oof.
Anyway, Discus is effectively the same. I feel fairly confident we can just move to the final round there, because in this round is different competitors. That is Falana again, who again has a very customized discus that when she hurls it, puts out a whole little story moving picture thing of Pythor smashing a kraken away from a city with a big old hammer, and just generally being awesome. As well as Leyland. You know Leyland. You're familiar with the concept of the being that is Leyland. Patria again, and this time your order of side-on favorite, Jorges. So if you'd like, I think your NPC should go first, and y'all should see who can match up where. If that's all right.
Sure.
All right.
That works.
Let's have Leyland go first. It's the same principle, except this time your final calculation is adding on to the 90 instead of 120. So we'll do Jorges first. That is a 12 plus 30 for 42. So 90 plus 42 is 132 for Jorges. Again, that's probably going to be the upper echelon here. Falana, let's do some bard action. 20 for Falana. So 23 total plus 90 is going to be 113. Seems kind of shocked at the same time. as it lands and shoots up a little. Falana is the best, even if she didn't win. But kind of that seems like a little presumptuous at this point, because that was a solid throw. Then Hatria will come and give it a solid yuck. That's the actual sound she made. Yeah, that's going to be a 9 plus 12 for 21. Again, why can't I do math in my brain? For a 112. Hatria does not seem very happy at all that she has lost to Falana, and will actually storm out of the stadium at that.
Bad sport.
She doesn't like losing to show-offs, perhaps. I don't know. You can make a psychology check, or insight if you wanted
This
to.
became Cthulhu week. Oh no.
It's always been Cthulhu week. This has actually been a Call of Cthulhu campaign, and you don't know it. Finally, there is Jorgus, who appears super, super fine with everything, and is going to also roll a natural 20. Oh boy. So that is going to be 20 plus, well, not 30, but it is going to be a 20 plus 24. Because maybe he has some bonuses. That is going to be for a total of 44 plus 90, so 134, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So, displacing Leyland as the leader of the group. It's now down to you all.
Oh boy.
Who would like to throw? If anyone would like any magic placed on them before this event, please feel free to do so. But it's throw-in time.
Nope, low bar, go!
All right, here comes the roll. 16.
16 plus 6 is 22.
22.
Plus the other numbers.
90 in this case.
90 is 112.
112. You match Hatria's distance, which is one short of Falana.
I do not storm off in a rage. I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, no. Again, Falana's kind of looking on like, what? Like, everyone who gets shorter than her is kind of just like, you see just the kind of like very like confident, but also at the same time like, I didn't sign up for this. Anyway, next.
I'll go next.
No.
Nat 1.
Oof.
No.
Oh yeah, even doing math.
Oof.
Yo.
109.
Oh my gosh.
What happened?
Ooh.
I know.
What did happen, Leo? Do you wanna explain this loss to us?
I think it's just I just keep getting more flashbacks. Just past.
Do you
I don't
feel
know.
like the fates may be against you? Like maybe breaking up with an oracle who can see the future might have impacted you in some way?
No, never. They would
Okay.
never do that to me.
I mean, yeah, naturally. Yeah, why would they?
Yeah,
Maybe I'm just...
we ended as friends. If she had power, she would never use that towards me. What?
Mhm.
No.
Sure.
But yeah, in my head, like lingering, maybe.
Anyway, while Leo does some soul searching on what exactly ending as friends means, who wants to throw next?
Oh, do it.
Yeah.
Oh, not a D10, a D20, please.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay.
You are our
let me-
hope here.
That's a 119, so not bad.
119, farther than Falana. So that's something. Not close to Leyland or Jorgas, which, you know, seems to be
I mean,
pleased
it's
to order the
I
drag.
rolled a
order the site on.
natural 20. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Roll a natural 20.
Yeah, exactly. And even if I did, it wouldn't be able to match it, unfortunately.
I think your modifier is higher than.
Yeah, you would have if you rolled a nat 20 you'd pass them because you'd be
Oh.
plus 27. So
Yeah.
that would have been a 137.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, who wants to roll next? So I got 2 left.
I think it's Tefira.
It's Defira's turn.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 And that's plus 12.
Yes,
So
plus 90.
100.
That's it's not a high number, chat. It's not 1 though, but it is 2. What did you get for a total?
104.
You know, you tried, and therefore no one can judge you. But some people do judge you.
That's fine.
Assholes though.
Absolutely.
Assholes. All right, Eliana, you're up. You need to
Okay.
beat 134 for first
I
place.
can't.
Or
I physically
or
can't.
119 to place.
119 I could possibly do. Oh, hey, look, I place.
Okay.
I place
Now-
Wait,
exactly.
are we tied?
Exactly. You are. So the judges do come over and approach the 2 of you. You could throw off and do a second round to see who goes further, just between the 2 of you, or you can both get bronze.
Wouldn't we both get bronze? Or one of us get bronze anyway?
Yes, but only one of you would get bronze versus both of you getting bronze.
We as a party can have twice as much money by selling your medals
it.
if you
Cut it,
don't
Thranos.
see who's better.
If you
Um,
can stow your ego for 5 seconds.
I mean, I already know that
This was the
Calliope's
disc,
a
not the
better
pointy
thrower
stick.
than I am. I'm better at stabbing rather than chucking.
Only other reason I think you would try to rethrow is if Calliope could get a moral victory to throw further than Jorgas.
But it won't change second place. So it'll be
It
too
won't,
late to throw
But it would be
further.
a moral victory. It's money or pride.
I mean,
Hands behind back,
I-
like, well.
I mean, either one of us would get bronze anyway. And I'm fine with that. Like, yeah, I don't care. I do kind of want to see if I can beat him.
Okay. You can both re-roll your throws.
This isn't about you, Eliana. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't a disc
It's like I
measuring
start
contest
remembering
with
all the-
you.
All the time that they've talked about settler races and
Oh,
Did you roll the exact amount?
No,
Oh no, it was the. No.
114 for Eliana.
I did not roll great. I'm like, she needs the win.
Oh no. All right. Well, I mean, I might roll another 2 again, so we'll see how it goes. Hey, 10.
10 plus 27. Or-
Yeah. For a
which is a-
total of 127. So good, not bad.
Good, not bad, but there is, of course, an exclamation of jubilation from the crowd as you both go back for another throw and throwing at the same time. Calliope's lands just further, a bit further than Eliana's. And so, Eliana, you will unfortunately not receive a 3rd place medal. But Calliope will have 3rd, Leyland will have 2nd, and Jorgas will have 1st. But with that, the games of the first day end. Or games of this day end.
I was like,
and the crowd begins to disperse as usual. And I think at that, we should take a quick break. So, that's been a bit of a whiplash emotionally. I hope you all stick with us because we will be taking a quick little break here. Thank you for joining us thus far, of course. And we will be right back. Make sure you go take care of yourselves, and we'll be here shortly for more of the great games and maybe some more emotions. Who knows? It's a little special for y'all. Anyway, thank you so much. And if Michelle, if you could please take us a break. Welcome back, everybody. As our hero... Nope. I'm okay. I'm okay. Nothing was said during the break. Everything is fine.
Yeah, we're gonna fill up the captions really fast. Don't look at those. Don't look at
Oh
those.
my
Don't
God.
look at
Yeah,
those.
he just
Don't look at
said.
those.
Fools, you absolute
Please,
fools.
we have some words here,
and
and it's all
words.
okay. Anyway,
Keep going. Almost.
we as our heroes leave the stadium, Mount Vulcan recedes behind you, but the rest of the city seems like the celebrations for tonight will be very subdued or incredibly raucous, as was offered last episode, to either deny, like have a quiet moment, or do you want to go all out? It's gonna be a hard either or scenario tonight for everybody.
I want to sleep the world away.
Yeah, I think so. After a bad showing, Leo does not want to be out.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3. Do I got 2 more? Everyone going to bed tonight?
I'm going to bed.
All right. Okay. You all retire, I assume, to the Adamos estate, which you just all kind of live in now, even though it's technically an unclaimed building. No
That's
one's
fine, it's
bothered
got
to
locks.
question. Yeah, no one's bothered. I mean, not particular thing.
Yeah, it does. Remember, I have 13 locks.
well,
They are
yes.
used.
So okay, but
Yeah,
like, you do have 13 locks. I forgot you have exactly 13 locks, and
I
they are
do.
incorporated. Okay, fine.
I made
You
sure
can
to write
erect.
that in my
You can
inventory, yeah.
choose to have the rest of your day being erecting a door, or rather fixing the door you all drunkenly did the night before, and getting it set up.
Mending.
You're all kinds of set, but yeah, no, you were able to create a more suitable door for the entryway, and lock it several times if you wish. 13
Yes.
times if you're so inclined.
Last time we lost a dragon egg when we slept. So I would be all about security right now. I think we collectively took the blame for that.
Yeah,
no one in
obviously
particular.
Tony's just agreeing in French. Anyway, night comes, well, rather, sleep comes very easy to your exhausted bodies. Even after the pike raid, it seems to not be a fully, rejuvenating thing, and the rest does take your body. And you all find yourselves in your own sleep and visions and dreams that appear unaffected, though, of course, some things linger in the distance. You, unless anyone has anything they specifically need to do or call out, be ready for the next day's competition. I'll take that silence as everyone's sleeping.
Sleep.
The welcome comfort of sleep and awakening to a brand new day rejuvenates all of your bodies.
So we can have a long rest?
You can have a long rest now. Yes, you all are benefited from a long rest. Your spell slots come back. Your hit dice have otherwise been expended return. Your health returns to full. If you are at a point one level of exhaustion, that exhaustion level has departed you. The madness that has affected you throughout the day mentally does subside, and you awaken as the city appears absolutely freaking ready for a new day of the games. We're back to the music, as this time you enter a coliseum that has been what seems to have several circles carved into it. Not overlapping, but equidistant from one another. Or rather, no, sorry, they're not equidistant. There's one big circle. And has some smaller circle, as another smaller circle within it. And you notice there's a distinct lack of clothing on some of your competitors as they are getting themselves oiled and stretched. As today's event is called for wrestling.
Wrestling.
The standard ceremonies are performed. Something you did notice was kind of held off on a bit yesterday, or at least done in a more demure method. There wasn't even Order of Sidon sacrifice brought out, but today the same occurs. A Minotaur is brought to be killed, but I assume the same occurs, where you all step out as competitors, declare peace, and the Minotaur is released. We'll simply walk out of the stadium, again thanking you and nodding. And the games will officially commence. But for your qualifying round, you don't see a number of ready competitors to face each other. Instead, you see the Priest of Pythor walking in what is effectively like a drunken arm-in-arm buddy with a bear. A black bear, to be exact. And you hear, "You love him! He's here to put the test to these competitors! It's Crusher!" And the crowd goes fucking wild, as was very clearly a drunken bear stands in the center of the circle.
Oh. As Eliana just like cracks her knuckles. Just like, I've had to wrestle a centaur. I'm sure this will be a piece of cake.
Before any competitors can enter, Crusher is brought what appears to be another amphora of fermented honey wine
Nice.
that dribbles down its face. Anyway, what's going to happen is it's going to be first one to pin. So is going to be one grapple to have advantage, so you're going to need two successful athletics checks against your opponent, or grapple checks in a row against the competitor. So, I need to know, who is wrestling and who is cheering from the sidelines?
Oh, I'm wrestling.
I'm
I
wrestling as
am
well.
cheering from the sideline.
Thrynos keeps his toga on and heads for the sidelines.
Okay.
You see
It-
Defera putting oil on her hands and then
Oh.
walking away.
It's
Oh. I was about to stop you.
It's super lubricating.
I'd find it funny, just like, oh yeah, I'm ready to beat someone's ass down to the ground. See a bear like, and I've decided to have different life choices today.
Shake the excess oil off your hand, just walk away. Ideal non-competing, you hear Abantiati is going to be right there on your side. Don't worry about Crusher, he's a gentle actually.
Are you going to compete?
You give him one look, like just a general glance, reveal he really only has a wrap around his delicates. I'm going to try. Pretty good at it.
I am sure you are. And she will take the oil on her hands and just rub it on his hands. There you go. Just a little bit of extra,
And
you know. Good luck. Good luck to you.
No.
You.
Great.
No HP. No wax on, wax off. Get out of here.
He'll just like quickly apply it to his forearms, then walk over towards you. You're going to be competing as well?
Who's this to?
To Leo, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I am. Yesterday was a poor showing, but today I think this will be my game.
Don't let it get into your head. And he gives you a bit of a pat on the shoulder. Oh, sorry, I have your friend put some excess oil on my hands. Yeah, you can. He gives you a rub on the shoulder.
I guess she was cheering for you, but that's okay. That'll be fine.
For
No worries. I'll be fine.
stranger, not really. I guess we are all friends after all, fellow Dragonlords.
Yes.
And he gives a little fist pump. Jesus, man, Dragonlords, man. Though he does, and at least the Oracle is watching over us today. Feels a bit better with that.
Oh,
And he's clearly looking up and towards the judge's stand.
I think Leo kind of wide-eyed turns.
Versi is there. She is wearing a hat. It seems to cover most of her face. But she is present.
Is
I
she
think-
wearing all black?
She's here for the funeral.
I was like, it's the equivalent of just blocking out your profile picture for a little while.
But yeah, I think wide-eyed for a sec, and then gets his neutral thing and kind of slowly raises his hand and waves.
You get no immediate response.
And then I kind of nod to myself. Yep. Today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be okay day.
Okay. Eliana and Leo,
Mm-hmm.
who would like to wrestle a bear first, and do you have anyone enhance you in any way?
Yeah, how much more is the same spell that I've been getting?
From the same person? Do you want to go to someone else?
You know what? Yeah, I'll go back to him.
Oh, hello. I assume the same? I can do one better. I'm feeling much nicer after today. Yeah, 20, if you would like.
Yep, hand him all silver again.
I should have expected these. Very well, blessings of the lady on you, and
I find it so funny because it's like, oh, now it's easier to pay for small things, but oh, it's funny.
all right. But yeah, Leo, would you or any of your companions, would you go to any of your companions or a third party to get yourself enhanced here?
No, I think he's just focusing or just in his head. So no, yeah, he's just gonna go out there just normal.
Yeah,
Okay.
really quickly. Yeah, would Leo be highly offended if Defera paid for somebody to enhance him without his consent?
Oh, go ahead and do it and see what happens.
Oh.
All right, she's gonna pay to.
Seems like the general going rate for an enhance ability is going to be 20 gold pieces.
All right. I'm gonna do that.
Sure. Any particular priest or person you'd like to?
I would have just probably followed Eliana.
Okay, so it is similar priest to Mytros.
Yeah.
Not a priest. Sorry, do you pray to Mytros or Valus? I think it's Valus.
I mean, I pray to the 5,
oh, okay.
but I just went to Valus.
Okay, yeah, no. So Valus will priest of Valus will approach you, Leo. So, excuse me, if you could please. And he holds out a hand and begins casting a spell towards you. Very clearly, some kind of rejuvenation and energy hitting your body. All right. Best of luck. May Valus's wisdom guide you. And I assume that was for strength, but
yeah.
Okay. and he'll back away and with a an extra bag of coins slung over their shoulder, or and yeah, who would like to go first? Because it's time to wrestle.
I'm gonna go first.
All right, Crusher is ready. So go ahead and make a attempt to grapple.
All right. What do I roll for that?
Athletics check.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But you
At
roll 2d.
advantage.
Yeah, at advantage because of your
Advantage.
Pretty good.
So 19 and 25.
Nice.
Ooh, okay. We'll make a contested check there. Oh gosh, 1 second. I have to drag this on. Okay, cool. Believe it or not, I didn't have a black bear fully ready. Anyway, so a 25 versus a 13. You are going to be in control. So you need to get a second one in order to pin. So do it again. Because Crusher's got a 19. Oh no, sorry, 7. I'm dumb.
A
What?
12.
12 is better than 7.
12 is better than 7, and with a solid. I don't know how do you approach this wrestle? Do you get into a classic Grecian wrestling stance, or you try and do anything strange?
I was about to say something old school, but I don't know.
Greco-Roman, yeah.
Yeah.
You can as you grapple and move and then push aside Crusher's claws, you can wrap them up in a reverse grip and then suplex them over your back.
Oh, I'd be down for that.
Into a pin. And the crowd will, of course, go crazy for you defeating Crusher, but also, there are some cries of, "Oh, Crusher, poor boy." But Crusher recovers because Crusher's a fucking champ. And Eliana.
Yeah.
For 5 minutes. 5 minutes to Crusher time. All right, please make me an athletics check.
That's 4 more than I need.
Ooh, Crusher's got a mighty 4.
Well, my 12 beats him this go.
All right, then do it again.
Alright.
14 from the Crusher. Oh no!
1 to 4.
How do you beat Crusher?
Using Crusher's weight against him, because black bears are heavy lads.
Yeah, they're big. They're So, you go more in and kind of judo sweep the leg for a very effective 1, establish control of the arms, then 2 to send Crusher to the ground. You watch as other competitors, namely your fellow athletes, go. And at this point, it's indicated these final rounds will be an elimination style.
Ooh.
So, to qualify for 3rd place, you are going to, rather in this first round for both of you, assuming different instances of this, you are going to have to beat Spira. Spira, of course, a local athlete and underdog who is recovering from a leg injury, for those who don't recall. But
Oh no.
she is ready. Who would like to go in Spira first?
I will go.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a athletics check with advantage, of course.
12.
12. Okay, that is going to be a little bit higher than Spira's 8 because I am not rolling well. Oh wait, no, she got blessed. 10. Still higher than 10. Okay.
Awesome.
All right, you're in control of the grapple. Now, you need to roll the pin. So give me 1 more athletics check. You are looking to beat She has a 14 against your 11
Yeah.
as you go again into a similar try to form to get around her, but she goes and gets you into a headlock. Now you're both kind of on equal footing again. Roll again to try and establish dominance. 18 plus 1 for a 19 total from Sphera.
Oh no.
Athletics with advantage. Natural
Nice.
20. Oh boy.
Nice.
You push your way out of the headlock and bring yourself in again, kind of holding her head in an upper, like a reverse noogie, as you get a solid grasp on a cloth. One more to pin.
Okay.
Looking to beat a 20 flat.
Could I steal that natural 20 for a verse?
Absolutely, you can.
Perfect.
But for 25, Spira absolutely tries to like bring a leg up and like push you off with a hip, but you manage to avoid it, and sending that momentum moving past you, you give a huge hip throw over and land her right in her front, giving you the pin and the round. Now, Eliana, in your matchup against Spira to advance.
Wait, I have to fight Spirit too?
Yeah, well, these are both going to be like kind of assume like a round robin, and if you're able to beat Spira, you'll be qualifying in a certain spot to be in third place
Okay.
with the amount of points you've acquired. So, Spira's ready and lined up with you.
I feel
You are
bad
look-
because I know
You-
her story.
You can be. It's all in your head. Maybe she lied. Maybe she's actually fine. 17 against your 27.
Yes. Kind of. Yeah.
She moves forward, and you basically pretty easily get her into a controlled position where you have shoulder and wrist pretty locked up. 14 versus her 14, but with her blessing, she is able to basically flip that grip on you and grab you now by the neck, and so you're back to contested. Make me another one. Natural 20 for 27 versus her 18. You now, in this contested position, bring her down into a full headlock, and give me a one more athletics. 24 versus her 11 plus 1 for 12. You managed to grab the back of her cloth
Of her.
and bring her loincloth. It's effectively loincloth. Her toga, and bring her up and bring her down into a pin. Reverse pin, I guess. But either way, it's a pin. And so you've both moved on. Next in this event is you both need to beat your favorite person in the world.
God damn it. He's competing today.
Yeah. It's Jorgus.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah. Try to. Fuck him up.
I mean, not
Oh.
not literally.
Not literally,
Jesus.
of course. Who would like to fight Jorgus first, as he is fully flexed and ready?
Me. I am. I'm very aggressive right now.
Go for it.
Okay.
24.
24. Let's see what he's got in lock here. He's got a 20.
Awesome.
So you go you move forward aggressively, and just kind of like two elk colliding with each other. You manage to like push him up and like get a hand under his chin, and and get a solid grip on his waistcloth. Get another roll in.
All right. Another 24.
Versus his 18, you basically roll him over, pushing that head further up and basically gripping on that cloth. He's hoisted into the air and smashed down into the sand, puffing up and beyond the ring for a pin. And, the crowd goes crazy watching just this absolute immediate dominance shown over him. He is not pleased.
Nothing personal as I walk away.
You just nothing personnel kid. Recovering from now, in a different instance of this fight, Eliana.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
Are you
24
sure it's a different instance?
I mean, it's looking pretty similar because versus his 18, you will absolutely get a initial grab on him. I know you approach this more like technically, or are you also going full out blitzing him?
More of a a blitz. Like
Okay,
as
perfect.
strong as Eliana is, I feel like her capability is more for like waiting for them to make the first move and then going in to bring them off balance and grabbing.
Perfect. Okay. He will like try to bring you over and get you into a headlock, but you push through and get him slightly onto the tips of his toes as you get a solid arms around his waist. Make me another roll, but do so flat because you are gonna. Yeah.
This is bullshit.
Because just as you're about to lift, he kind of like flailing smacks you right in the face.
Rude as shit.
But covertly enough, you don't think anyone saw it.
I was like, that's a foul.
That's a foul, ref. I mean, everyone who's watching can make me a perception check.
Yeah.
But as you're recovering, he does get a solid grip on you now. Javera, you and anyone above an 18, you all see it. You all see this bullshit.
That's a foul.
Listen,
You see this-
I am
that's a-
saying-
Gesturing wildly at the person with the magic goggles.
Archimedes indicates and looks towards Versi, who motions for play to continue.
Why? Okay.
Of course. Yeah,
All
there's
right.
no
I'm
bias there.
sorry.
Alright.
No, she was supposed to
No,
go
not
after me.
apologize.
But now you're both on even ground again. I need you to re-engage the grab.
Mm.
You rolled 11 and he rolled a 12. He's got you now.
No.
In a more dominant position now. Basically has you almost pulled up for pile driver. I need you to make one more roll here. 25 is gonna beat his 22. How do you work your way out of a pile driver? I imagine you just pull yourself up, or
It's that or like and like a way trying to like twist the body, like kind of putting like the back of the pelvis kind of like onto his shoulder and like knocking him, like driving him over or not over, around.
So, pile driver wise, imagine his arms are gripped on your stomach is to his your stomach is away
Oh,
from him. You're both facing the
okay.
same direction. Your head is basically around his knees area, and he's got you up like this. I imagine with both your legs, you can kind of like sit up and now be in control on basically on his shoulders.
Okay.
There's nothing sexual about wrestling. I see you all in your dirty, dirty minds.
So now we're even Stevens again.
Yes.
God damn.
Did you roll a 25?
Well, that was to
that was
get
last
us
round,
even.
okay. Roll again. 22 is gonna beat 12. Before I say what happens next, roll one more to see if you can pin him off this. 12 beats 14. 14 beats 12, rather, as you get him up, and then I imagine with all of the strength you get like under his arms and flip him into a full, like a full flip in the air and put his back into the sand.
Got it. And I'll just kind of I'll kind of like gloatingly stand over him. It's like, oh, wonder what happened to Sidon's strength today, and I'll walk off.
The wind completely knocked out of him. There's no comeback I can think of. Absolutely eating that. All right. The last one is a bit of a surprise for both of you.
Is it the
Captain
Amazonian?
Abantiades. Oh no, the Amazonian makes
oh.
sense. Captain Abantiades currently is stretching and warming up for what seems to be kind of a final-ish round for both of you. In like a score-wise kind of story point for this, you know that if both of you win this, you'll face each other in what is going to be the championship.
Oh boy.
So, Abantiades is ready, taking a classic position. I assume Leo's going first.
Yes.
All right. He motions and puts out a hand to shake. Yeah,
What, slap
shake
it?
the hand. You slap the hand?
Well, kind of.
Yeah, like in a handshakey way.
Yeah.
Or not. Wait, I need to know. What do you mean, yeah?
Yeah.
No, I think I think Leo's been just moody right now, and I think he does the unsportsmanlike, slap.
Oh no.
Damn.
Leo's become a
Leo.
bad boy. Oh no.
Hang
Okay.
up with your girlfriend and they slapping people.
Roll
Okay.
your athletics.
Oh, 12.
18 beats a 12. As you slap it away and try to rush him, he'll catch you in a side grapple and just like basically have an upward position. Imagine you've kind of run through like your bigger sibling. And he's trying to kind of force you up into the air to get you into a spot to pin. But now I need another roll. You are trying to beat an 11. 19. You break through. You manage to find your feet, break free, and you guys re-engage in a grapple. Roll again. Looking to beat a 15.
Oh, 14.
You are tied
We
up.
have a +2 from
You have a
chat.
floating +2. Do you want to use the floating
Yeah.
+2? Because you're tied up right now, engaging and trying to slap away each other's hands. gripping
Hold
and
it to use against
unwrapping.
Eliana.
Yes, it's from Luke.
Both of you, moving apart and back together, moving apart and, just trying to grapple and move against each other. Both your hips hitting against each other. Neither you can establish dominance. Are you using that +2?
No.
All right, do eventually find yourself held in a grapple. One more roll to see if you get pinned by Captain Abantiades. Need to beat a 14. A 20 does. You break free, re-engaging again. As I'm sure Jafar has a lot of thoughts about this. Moving back in. Jafar, how are you feeling? Because while you're rolling, you need to be at 20. Jafar, how are you doing?
There's a level of anxiety within Defera that is unexplainable. The best way to explain it, if people are watching her in the crowd, she is a mix between trying to disappear fully and trying to not fight Versi. Like, there's like a weird mix of like multiple things, like as if she could be in two places at once, she would be, and she doesn't know how to fix that. So there is a lot of anxiety, a lot of squiggling, a lot of like what the fucks, like as it's happening, a lot of like pointing, a lot uncharacteristically animated.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready?
I'm ready. You need to beat a 20. 25. You get control.
Boy.
You're in a position of control for the first time in this fight or match. Roll the pin. You have to beat a 21.
24.
20. I imagine with your new bad boy persona, I can give you kind of the heel finisher here. As you're fighting each other, you actually manage to get his throat and lift him up and smack him to the ground. And the crowd goes crazy. But there is a foul called.
A foul?
Oh,
Okay.
come
Foul.
on.
Choking must re-engage.
Wow.
Bantiades gets up, but it looks like we knocked the wind out of him a lot. I don't know if that's right, but just come on, let's do it again.
Okay.
And he'll move forward onto you, looking to beat a 13.
Come on. Yeah.
You can do it, and again, yeah, you get in a much more clean hold now of a headlock. And one more to pin, looking to be a 9.
Oh no. 16.
16, you do the most textbook pin. Basically, getting me in a headlock and then sweeping back with your leg and pushing your weight over onto him. He hits shoulders completely clean to the back. There is no joke, no question about it. And the match is called for you.
I think, yeah, like I get up and I stand there just like kind of just like adrenaline and stuff. It's like my his brow far like just an angry look, and then just like takes a couple deep breaths and like extends his hand out to him to help him up.
He'll take it and be raised up, and then of course we'll show towards the judges and lift your hand in the air.
And then I give him a hug and like I whisper like I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know why you were called out for that.
No, it was
This goes between
disrespectful.
friends. No, we have to fight as titans, yeah? Let's make sure you have that when you're fighting the Dragonlords. And he'll motion up and kind of have you on the shoulder, and he'll point up your hand towards the Order of Sidon. Say for them next time, eh? And he gives you a hard smack on the rib. Eliana, your match with Captain Bantiades arrives.
Cool. All right, let's go, boys. Ooh, not a great
12
start.
is going to lose to a 13 in this case. It's slight, but again, you kind of get worked into a forward grapple here, and he's got your shoulder toga pulled in pretty tightly. 22 is going to break a 14 though as you push back off and re-engage in a grapple. Roll again. 21 is going to beat a 13. You move in again, and he manages to slide your arm around and grips, kind of has you with the back of your shoulder and neck kind of gripped, and your arm extended outward. And he's trying to get you off balance and moving forward for him. 12 is going to beat a 6, though.
Wow.
And you manage to jump over his leg and spin the arm off. Re-engaging one more time.
God damn.
Beat an 8, 15. You do. So now you have him in a held position as you get back in and manage to basically lock his fingers up and twist in, putting him in a tough spot. 14 beats a 12. You then manage to step in while he's put off and barely take him to the ground.
I will attack. I will like take a moment to like breathe because like goddamn, and help him up.
And then again, he'll give you the same kind of, great job. Very much looking forward to seeing how you do in the finals. Well, now there's only one thing to do.
Who are we supposed to root for?
No.
I think we just root for both of them. Like when they both do something good. we yell
Cheer generally.
Rules of the Animal Kingdom. On one side of the ring, Leo. On the other, Eliana. You both know how this works. This is for the gold.
I think when I go for the handshake, I say, "Don't go easy on me."
Wasn't planning to.
Let's do this.
Make the first move.
Okay, 17 for Eliana. What do you got, Leo?
I got 23.
Ooh, okay. Way to confirm something. Okay. Leo, you move in. How do you establish your first leg of control here?
I think
Eliana made the
maybe
first
just like
move,
gripping
so-
like the rugby, like when they get like
Oh yeah, you meet shoulder to shoulder and both heads under. You manage to get a more dominant position using your strength and using your arms. You get a hold of her side toga,
yes,
and now can feel yourself in a more jockeyed position. All right, all you need is one more roll, and you need to beat Eliana.
I'll go first.
Okay.
17.
All right.
Ooh.
Well, I'll tell you this. Even your natural, you feel like it should make sense that as you begin to lift up, it's going to, you can get her into position, but it's like Eliana knows exactly when you're going to pull. And as you do, breaks your grip with one arm and then pushes you back into a neutral grip position with both of you vying against one another. Roll again. Athletics.
Oh, got him.
Natural 20 for a 27 versus a 23. Eliana, you can you manage to get Leo's hand, roll him back into reverse chicken wing, and seem ready to just place your one leg in between and sweep the leg and sweep him over. All right. It's the next round.
I know. At 20.
20 for Leo.
At 25.
20. Eliana, how do you pin Leo when you're in a reverse chicken wing hold?
I don't know because I don't know wrestling.
Do you want me to think up a cool finisher for you?
I kind of
please
just
do.
want to. I want to move him around to like where he's about to slam to the ground, and like I don't let him slam right into the ground. Like just above the sand.
Do you want to still go for the pin though?
Yes.
Okay.
I just don't want to be like a dick and just like slam my friend and be like,
Sure.
you did
So-
well, kid, but
We'll say holding him in the chicken wing, you sweep the leg, letting his arm kind of naturally come out in front. And Leo, you kind of grip for anything on Eliana, and that's you're holding on. Eliana, you could hold him just above the sand before gently tapping him down with both your arms. Pin goes through. Pin is called. If not, double checking that there is actually an impact, and the crowd, of course, goes wild. Eliana, you are of course given first prize, which, as some of you are familiar, is a mithril for 1,000 gold pieces. Leo, you win second, adamantine for 500. Captain Abontiades gets third for bronze. And the events of the day end. People and notable judges make their way out of the stadium, and the city once again becomes flush with joyous revelry and uproarious drink and food. So much food. Bulbug is insistent on buying Eliana a round. In fact, buying all of you a round, though he will correct himself afterward.
We love Bulbog.
Right.
We have another person who has a crush on Eliana. More statues to be erected.
Oh God.
You haven't
Please.
checked the area.
Yeah, I meant to
yet.
like check that before we left like the stadium today. Like, how many more statues are there?
Oh, if you go back up to the district there's probably about like 5 more.
Jesus, this dude works fast even when he's exhausted. Holy
Oh
hell.
no. Unless he's
mean-
also a follower and he wasn't
Oh, God.
exhausted.
There is certainly a lot to process there. But yeah, you all enter the city. Anyone need to do anything? Oh, that's not right. That's not the vibe. There we go. That's the vibe. Anyone should do anything other than check on statues? You can go to
I
the
think-
academy.
I think it would be worth noting at some point during the afterwards, Thurnos would come up next to Leo and say, well, it still seems to be bothering her. Are you still okay?
I'm fine. But I did lose my cool. I shouldn't have. Especially with the nice guy that the captain is.
Yes, but if you're losing your cool, it could be because other things are bothering you. Just, if you want to talk about it, we're your friends.
What? No, it's just the games. The games are very stressful.
Yes, you are known as an incredibly stress-filled person who acts out regularly, and nothing has changed recently to make us think that something would be affecting that.
I think Leo gets confused. It's like, wait, you know? But like, he doesn't say that out loud. But it's like, no. I'm fine. Just a day's rest, and I'll be back in my game. And yeah. And then like I take a big swig of whatever Bulbug brought us.
And then I drink aggressively.
It's very well fortified wine. So fortified, it could probably fight off a siege.
Nice.
Probably get you through a whole siege and not realize you're under siege. It's only watered down just a little bit. But yeah, anyone need to do anything, want to do anything? Ask any academic philosophers any questions?
I kind of want to go check up on Kira.
Sure.
We haven't seen her in days.
Mm-hmm. It's been a bit.
It's been a bit.
Yes, I was going to ask about her as well.
Are we all gonna go collectively check up on Kira?
Yeah.
After I
Yeah.
finish my drink from Bulbug.
Yeah, no, it's quite hard to fight your way through. But if you wanted to, Bulbug seems quite into the festivities himself, so you could probably politely hoist it onto somebody else or dump it. You aren't given too big a swig. If you
Hey,
really want
Bulbug,
to.
have you ever played Drink the Beer?
I think I've played it once or twice. Remind me of the rules.
Oh, here. And I'll hand it.
All right. Downs the hatch, and we'll just, be about
You
his
win.
way. Excellent. I'm so good at this. What do I win?
Another beer.
Yeah, and he'll follow you all around, but he's absolutely stopping at all the food stands and drink vendors. And you don't know where he gets the money, but it's not your purses, as far as y'all can tell. Anyway, you all head back to the palace.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm really tempted to have Sulla intercept you, Eliana.
God damn it.
But you do hear a number of poets singing your praises as you enter, and you do all pass by another giant pile of silver coins and sheep carcasses that you know contains Icarus, the dragon, which, if you'll recall, Tefera, your seagull, will just
I will defeatingly pick it up and carry it with me. As we're walking through, can I get it like a small fish or some sort of anchovy?
Oh, you can get, they're selling the small fish, or like bronze, the cheapest you can get. Yeah, you can get like a whole little bag of them for basically like 5 copper.
All right,
no.
I'll do that.
They're the carnival goldfish.
Plentiful. Oh gosh, yeah, basically. But yeah, you can be feeding Icarus. It's weird though. Yes, he's never really asked for food before, so feeding him just seems like really fine.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's the first time Tefera would think about it because we're walking through and she's probably like, oh shit, I haven't fed this thing in days. Just realizing the intensity and the bandwidth it takes to take care of something other than just herself. Uh, so she's doing it mostly because she's like, shit, if this guy's important, I probably should take better care of him. So she's gonna try to treat him really nice with some little fishies and some shrimps instead of just getting him
Ooh,
like
yeah.
a loaf of bread, which rumor has it I've heard is bad for ducks.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Is
it's a
that real?
seagull.
Not good for
Well,
them either.
I feel
Yeah.
like they're the same. Well, they're probably not the same, but
It's the. I'm not going to presume to step to bird knowledge. That's another stream. Should watch
Oh,
Bird
no.
Jeopardy. Anyway, you all enter the palace, and if you request to see Kira, you'll of course be brought to the chambers that Eliana's familiar with. And Kira is awake, cognizant, sitting upright as opposed to lying down, but still appears faded, I guess is the right word. Not like physically, it's not like she's blurring or anything, but like a painting that's had one hue of color stricken from it. But she will turn to you all and flash a smile. It's absolutely the same Kira. Well, it's about time you all came to visit me. All such busy bees, you forgot about your favorite poetess.
Oh, just being part of the games, crashing cult parties, the
Crashing
usual.
cult parties, and I wasn't invited?
Well, you were just sitting here on your bum.
You'd like to think I was just sitting here on my bum. I'll have you know I was also lying here on my back. Sometimes
Must
my
be nice.
legs up in the air.
Yeah, we saw you.
My goodness, scandalous. No one's allowed to look upon the goddess while her legs are up in the air. Unless they ask very nicely. And want a closer look.
Well, apparently you're doing better, so I don't even need to ask.
Oh, no, please. I'll pretend to be sick for you. Come on, check if my tongue's swollen.
I'm not a doctor or medical person.
Are you sure? You make me feel better just by you being here.
I bet I do.
Eliana, show her your medal. That'll cheer her up.
How?
Put it around your neck.
Yeah, you have.
No, I'm just like, how would it cheer her up?
Yeah.
Just
So, like,
another,
how do I
like,
physically?
tail.
It would give
How
her a
do you
song
see
to sing.
with your
She-
eyes, Bert?
Or did you already sell it?
You
No.
need to give her all the details because she missed the opportunity to come up with a poem about Eliana and Leo wrestling.
No.
Why did you tell her?
My goodness. How much did they sweat?
It was hard
I
to
sweat
tell
profusely.
through all the oil.
Be still, my fragile heart.
I don't.
Yeah, she
I
pinned me a
have-
couple of times.
Oh.
But at the last one, she was very gentle.
It's getting worse.
Tell me, you finished him off, Eliana?
Naturally.
Oh. Leo, did you at least
You
get a chance
okay?
to try
Like,
to
you
finish?
almost
I can't drink. I just gotta put my drink down.
Did you at least get a chance to try and finish her off, Leo?
I tried real hard. It's just
Tough to do, I hear. It's tough to do.
She's a very slippery one.
I hope so. Did anyone else wrestle?
No.
Are you sure? Oh, no, she'd be great. You know, Wrigley.
Not
I've been hearing
really.
about you all at Stygian Row, and I figured you'd probably been around the Siren's Roost. Have they tried hitting on you yet? They hit on me all the time.
You went out to Stygian Row?
Oh, back in my youth, when I was somehow less gorgeous. I'm sorry, do you think I was just bumming around in the Heartlands the entire time? Waiting for you to come around and watch me and let me witness you all? I have a life, I have things.
I'm
I
sure.
do things occasionally. Do a lot of things occasionally, sometimes at the same time. If I'm feeling up for it.
Well, in any event, we're glad you're feeling better.
Better, yes, but it's the standing thing that's still tricky for me. Getting used to all this. Well, it's a lot of work, you know, saving the day. Don't know how you all manage it. It's exhausting.
But you're having problems standing.
Well, I'm trying, but the doctors do say I'm going to need a few more days to recover. Said I'm working my strength back up.
I kind of like look over to the others.
Is there anything we can do to make that happen faster?
Oh, darling, you just stay here and hold my hand and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
But no, I need to do this on my own. And you have a whole other day's worth of events. 2 more days, what I hear.
Right.
Boxing and then the Great Relay. I mean,
Don't worry, we'll bring you back more medals.
You better. It will make me feel better. Shower me in gold. Or, well, it's not gold anymore, is it? It's mithril. No.
Weird change.
Well, it's a
Adamanthium is
fancier.
good root.
I mean, sure, Leo. But no one likes coming second. It's nice, but
Hey, it's great sometimes when your friends come first.
well, it depends how good friend. But you did all, of course, swear an oath to together accomplish things and share a level of fame. So I suppose it's all fine in the end. You all come together. Sorry, are these hitting for you? I'm kind of a little out of it, so I'm not sure if you're all laughing and shaking your heads because, you know, I'm
Well-
funny or because I'm absolutely fucking delirious.
Oh, you're joking? Oh, I'm sorry.
Leo, if anyone ever tells you to change, I will fight them. God, Versi is very lucky to have you.
I think at that he just stands up and
Awkward.
just kind of walks to like maybe the windowsill or something.
Thranos immediately averts his eyes in an
Yeah,
obvious
there's a
manner.
large open air balcony to the side, but you can push aside the curtains and walk out. Well, I'm sorry, I made him think of Versi. Clearly, that's got him seeking privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, if one more person goes, I'm going to fucking lose it if no one explains. And you'll hear the sequel go, and you? Alright, what did I fucking miss?
That's not
Well,
our story to tell.
No, shut the fuck. No.
I mean, I'll tell it.
What happened?
they.
Neo, what did you do?
They broke up. Shh.
I didn't do anything. Well, I did.
Hey, what?
It's a sensitive subject.
We're still friends.
You'll see.
She,
They're kind of
she
go.
called a not foul in the competition on him.
Okay,
On
so
me,
maybe we might not
actually.
be.
Oh yeah, sorry on you. Sorry.
And then the foul on
How
him.
long were you together? Just a few hundred years?
It's complicated.
It's complicated. What's complicated is gonna be how I put you back together when she rips your guts out.
I think that's when he pops his head in. Would she do that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you might not realize this. She is the daughter of Sidon. god of calm heads and reasonable moods.
Oh.
To be fair, she doesn't really like her dad, so
Yes, but oh my god, I was rooting for you all. What happened? Oh, don't even explain. Oh gosh, she's gonna come here soon, I know. Oh, you all better get out.
Like here? She'll come here?
Oh, of course, eventually. She's not
To
crying
you?
her eyes out. We're friends.
You
I
have to-
can't go anywhere, so you guys gotta get out of here. I'd
Well, that's
suggest the
right,
balcony,
you
but I'm
have
not
to-
gonna tell you how to live your lives.
You have to talk to her and talk some sense into her. Because
What's-
she's acting irrationally.
Oh, is she? I would never have guessed. After her love of many years says, well, you just said, I don't want to be in a relationship with you anymore, or like, you didn't say, I don't love you, right? Leo, I swear if you say those words and don't jump off the balcony immediately.
How far are we?
You're not, it's a reasonable fall into a garden bush.
No, I have more games to compete in. I can't hurt myself.
It wouldn't be a long, like, if your mental calculation, it wouldn't be a long-term injury. You could sleep it off.
No, I think he thinks about it, and then he kind of awkwardly turns around and walks out.
Oh, so you're brave enough to do one of those things?
I'm brave enough to walk away.
God, he's a moral upstanding person, but a fucking idiot. Ah. Me.
Look, it takes a lot of courage to walk away.
I'm serious, though. She is eventually going to come see me, and I have to play somewhat impartial here. I'm rooting for you all, of course, but I don't know
She
what
Did
happened.
threaten to burn the entire world down after taking the news, so I think if you really do need to help guide someone toward a more stable footing in the after weeks of a breakup of this, then I mean, Leo's doing well. He only chokeslammed someone. But that was
Whom?
part of the competition?
Whomst? Did he choke at the slam?
It was
Captain
just-
of Antiades.
Oh my gosh. That hunk of muscle?
Yeah.
You also missed their wrestling match.
And Jorgus.
Was it?
And Spira.
Isn't that one of the Order of Sidon fucks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
Mm-hmm. I
It
mean,
kind of embarrassed him a little bit, so.
Good. Glad. This isn't fair, and she'll point a finger towards you, Calliope. You can't be out here getting inspiration from all this juicy muscle action without me there. You need to show me your notes.
Yeah, I mean, she will because Calliope did take a verse or two from it. It's like
Alright.
we'll compare later, but I got you.
Good.
interesting. Went from a competition between you two to you needing to take off of Calliope, as I'll give her just a very shitty grin.
Elion, I swear to God, I'm gonna wipe that grin off your face. I can do it. I have god powers.
But you don't have walking powers, as I just start to walk away.
And Eliana's gone, Leo's gone. Theranos will look at Calliope and Defira.
Glad you're getting better,
and
as I just yeah, start
slide
walking.
out the door.
Kira, it's been great to see you. Apparently, we're leaving.
Hey, wait, quick. I can't remember. Was Kira privy to information or no? Wait. I got it. Revoke my question immediately. How was it? Please be honest with me.
Oh my god. You've no idea. You really missed it.
I have truly sacrificed so much.
Truly, and
Say a prayer for me.
I
Say a
will,
prayer to me.
that I can do.
That make you recover quicker.
I mean, it's worth a shot, isn't it? Clearly, you haven't been praying hard enough. Look how tired I am. Ugh, I'm wasted.
I mean, to be fair, we were all very tired, at least yesterday. I'm not sure if you
Everything's
heard
not
the...
about you, except when it is, and all of
Oh, I'm
creation
not talking
depends on
about
you to
just me.
succeed.
No,
Okay,
we're
just because
talking...
you're chosen heroes, and you're the only thing that could possibly keep this island nation afloat. It's not all about you. What about my needs?
By we, I mean the entire town. I'm not sure if you heard the screaming across the entire
Oh, now we're worried
streets
about
of the
screamings
town.
coming from my room. I didn't
Coming
care when there
from
wasn't
your
screaming
room.
coming from my room.
Going to your room.
Going to my room. Yes, I'm aware that did her little. Yeah. Tried on me anyway.
Hmm.
Thankfully, got his brain fucking on lock.
Before we go, any tips on how to
Properly oil up someone who's already been oiled. Now, I get this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, no, but really.
Well, I know that part. I did that. I know how to be awkward. Mostly. Any tips on how to keep Versi from not making our lives harder? Any
Distance between her and Leo would be good. As much as you can create in a judge competitor role would probably be for the best.
Mm-hmm. Check.
Good. All set. Right, well. Take or paint pictures. Sculpt something for me. I've heard there's a lot of sculpture of Eliana. Honestly, if you could bring one of those in.
I can grab one of those. I'm going to take a lot of mental notes. I'm going to have Calliope transcribe. We got you. This will be like a smutty beach novel for you later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a lot more new rhymes at this point. We need quite the vocabulary for this one.
Brutes rhymes with glutes.
Mmm.
That's mine. 3 given since you're giving me free lines here. Anyway, best of luck. Don't be strangers, or do. It's not like I can actually see where you are at all times.
Oh, okay. That's ominous.
I can't.
Oh,
But it
okay.
sounded ominous, right? I sound like I have a lot of power even sitting here.
It really did.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But yeah, oh my goodness. Have fun. Hi, Raiders. How are you doing? You just missed a real dirty conversation.
Yeah.
Anyway, I assume you all are set for the evening?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You all rest and grub up and are ready for the next day. And sure enough, it's time once again for the Great Games. Following your way into Mount Vulcan. We're back. It's gonna be so bad. You head back into Mount Vulcan to the Colosseum constructed there. And now they've actually seemed to have kept a similar ring, except this time, after the standard amount of sacrifices have been made to the gods, the Minotaur enters, you interject, and they leave. There is not Crusher the Drunken Bear. Instead, there is another black bear brought out who does not appear to be drunken, but this time has bronze-plated gloves on
Oh
each
my-
paw.
What the fuck?
Look at him go.
Welcome in, smashing!
Sheesh.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
So, boxing time is going to be a lot of unarmed strikes, as you can guess.
Unarmed strikes.
Who wants to fight a bear?
Yes,
Of course.
please.
God, that sounds so fun, but I know I'm not gonna do well.
Yes.
I'm going to.
Well, Calliope, you have to defeat a dragon according to your prophecy. You're gonna have to be able to
yeah.
fight a bear.
But I have like weapons and spells in that scenario, not just my hands.
How do you know? Have you seen your future?
Have you?
Anyway,
Are you dabbling around in our prophecies?
are you really wanting to ask that question right now?
What's your name in the Goblet of Fire?
I will say that we should try to maybe get the crowd onto praising Hera. I know that they seem like the gods themselves, and even the Titans, seem to be stronger with a larger following. And with Kira using her, well, reduced to a spark at this point, it seems like it might be a good idea to try to sway people in a good-mannered way.
Us three can work on crowd control. I'm going to make a mental note of you being concerned about Kira. And then I'm just gonna walk away.
God damn it. I'm gonna go pay for some spell casting.
All right. What would you like cast on you?
Today it's gonna be Bless.
That will run you a bit cheaper.
Hey.
That's only be 5 gold pieces for a bless.
Awesome. I'll try. Is there actually a priest or priestess of Kira here, or no?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna try to
Wanna-
help that a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
And
Uh,
they're gonna get 50 silver.
Why?
Because I had 800 to start with, and now we're
Oh my
down
God.
to 55.
All right. If you might, the acolyte will. I've been given a vision from the goddess and how to offer your blessing. We must look towards the sun, though, and I'll point in the direction behind you. Do you join in? Do you join in looking in that way?
I'm a little bit suspicious, but I will.
You get a big smack on the ass. Go get it!
Yeah.
Damn it! Is it Kira?
No, it's not Kira, but
Okay.
it was apparently given divine instruction by the goddess in how to provide the blessing.
Oh my
And
god!
you did go to an acolyte of the god of music, travelers, and practical jokes. So
Yeah.
I don't know what you expected.
I expected better.
Okay. Anyway, bear boxing. Who's in?
I am in.
Leo and Eliana again?
Defera is going to look for Versi in the crowd again.
Versi is in the judge's stand.
Yeah, okay. She's gonna pay to enhance Leo without his consent again.
You don't have to do that. I can do it on my own.
No, I know, but she very much chose to go against you yesterday, and while this might not be important, we have Kira on the line now, so I don't
do we
want her
have Kira
doing
on the
dumb
line?
things to, like, hurt you or let other people hurt you. Like a bear.
A bear wouldn't hurt me.
Ah! And you watch as it knocks out someone else in the ring.
Okay,
good.
it might hurt a little.
Yeah, brass gauntlets? Like that's
You
like
hear a
a
distinct ding sound as if it's calling the end of a round, but it's connecting with someone's skull.
Oh.
It's plated, to be fair, so not like it's not solid bronze.
yeah.
So, what boon would you like to pay for?
I will turn to Leo. Do you want to pick or do you want me to pick?
You could also have someone in your party provide a benefit. You guys, I know I'm giving you a lot of money, but you don't need to spend your money.
I mean, there aren't that many of us that can give things. And
I
like,
can't
the only
give
thing
any
that,
good boons.
yeah, the
I
only
can make
thing I
you
can
up.
give, yeah, is like a one-time thing. So it's just like,
Okay.
I can do a lot of debuffing. Like if I could cast something on everyone else, I would. So I think we have to find somebody who can give good things. So, Leo, your choice. Do you want an ass slap or do you want like to just feel really good for a few rounds? I won't judge you either way. It's been a long few days.
It has been a long
We're all
few days.
tired.
Yeah, let's do the whatever gave me advantage last time.
Well,
What
that
is
was for
called?
enhance ability.
Oh, Enhance ability.
That was
That's not
ability
gonna help.
checks, yeah. You get a haste? That's
Haste.
probably going to be good because if you're, it's going to be unarmed attack, so it'll boost your AC minus your shield and armor.
Okay. And armor. Okay. Yeah. I'll do that. I'll kind of just say haste. I guess would help a lot.
Thank you
Oh,
for
thank
letting
you.
us help you. Now you have to do
No.
my math for me. What's 631 minus 50? Or what is it? 20? Numbers. I'm telling you. Turk, how much?
I know.
Sorry, 631 minus 50.
How much was the spell? I don't
50.
remember.
It would be 20 gold pieces in this case.
Oh, okay.
So 611.
Just kidding. All right.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Man.
Okay, it's time to box a bear.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right then, let's do this. Who's going first? As the bear clangs its two paws together and makes a ding ding sound.
I'll go first since Leo had dibs last time.
All right, give me an initiative check
Oh, ew.
just to see who's swinging first. All right, its 11 will beat your 9. So it's going to take a swing at you for a 12 to hit minus your armor and shield.
Yep, I'm sitting at an 11.
Okay, so it will connect. Basically, it's the first 3 hits.
Okay.
So it's gonna ding and it'll smack you as you approach in to try and make a hit. All right, but it's now your turn.
Cool. 23 hit.
Absolutely. So that's going to be another hit towards bear, just solid into the ribs. It'll be its turn. That is going to be a 9 to hit.
No.
All right, roll the hit on your side.
30.
30, yeah. Well, absolutely. As it swings over, you duck and hit it again in the side. One final swing from the bear for a 14 to hit, which
That'll
will hit. So it gives you one final big clock across the face. And now your turn to roll.
15.
15 will connect, and you hit, and you get. Sorry, did I say 4 or 3?
You said 3.
3, perfect. Okay, that's what I meant. I want to make sure I said that right. You're able to knock the bear back and out of the immediate huddle, and you're declared the winner. As now, it's time. Leo, make me an initiative check.
Good thing I have a -1 on that. Not
Nice.
19 will beat an 8, so you swing first.
Awesome. All right, on the swing.
18 will hit, so that's 1 for you. Here comes the bear to swing back for the 15, minus your armor and shield. What do you got?
11, so it does hit.
It does hit. Okay, so he gets 1 hit on you. Well, you're both 1 and 1, but you swing first.
Okay.
24 will hit
24.
again. So this bear is trying to swing up twice at you. Or rather, it swings up once at you and connects, but you quickly push in and have delivered a 2-hit strike. Bear is going to swing a second paw at you for a 9 as you sidestep this one. Give me 1 more hit to finish the round.
Okay.
A natural 1. You go and try to hit the bear straight forward, and it completely sidesteps you. In a way you probably didn't know a bear could move, as it's going to try and punch you right across the face for a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And it clears right across your face, sending you stumbling back and away. It's your hit to roll. You're both at 2. Roll me that final hit.
19.
19 will connect. So you stumble and get yourself ready, and dodging past a final hit from the bear, you connect and reach out and clock its chin. Beating smasher. Now, similar to boxing, this is going to be you both facing the same opponent, but and leading up in the same way. So first up, in this case, is Georgius.
Oh, god damn it.
So who wants to fight Georgius first?
Me. I want to punch him in the mouth.
Easy. All right. Okay. Roll me some initiative.
Nice.
21 beats an 18. Easy.
Hell yeah, let's go, brother. A 21 to punch him.
21 to punch will absolutely connect. And this will be... so you move up and you connect, but he's going to get a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
So you both reach out and hit each other on the chin, sending you both back. And then reinitializing, it's you. 25 will hit again for a second hit. As you start working, as you work the inner body, and he will try and hit you with a 12, which I think still hits.
It hits.
As he'll give you one big final hook across the face. 21 though, you recover and manage to just uppercut. So you take that, look back. Big uppercut sends him sprawling onto his back. And you win this bout. Leo. You, Jorgas.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
10.
He got an 11.
Oh no.
He goes first. With a 17 to hit.
Hits.
He hits you in the face, and then you feel a thumb poke into your eye.
Oh. No.
Can we
What the
perceive
fuck?
that?
Do we all see it?
Make me perception checks if you want to see this bullshit.
Yeah. What kind of
Oh no.
is this?
Oh no.
He sees anything, especially Leo, because
We're
you got
all
Are you kidding me?
there's a thumb in your eye
Yeah.
as you're gonna roll this next 2 hits with disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh
okay,
my
okay.
god.
For those of you at
Disadvantage.
home, we rolled an 11, a 2, a 4, and a 5. I'm
God
so
bless.
The
angry.
miracle was that we all saw what happened last time, actually.
Yeah.
14.
14 will beat his AC, so you do get a second hit in. Oh no, you will get your first hit in rather, as you kind of, with one eye closed, work your way up into getting a solid hit into his ribs. He will try and capitalize on this and come at you. with a 6, which won't beat your AC. You back off successfully as he tries to throw a series of heavy throws your way. Make a roll to hit.
Okay.
Natural 1. You throw yourself forward with a whole bunch of energy and find yourself in a very disadvantageous position again. Kind of something you seem to be doing a bit of. For an 18 to hit, that's going to be another hit, and he's going to catch you right in the side of the ribs this time and send you onto your side, barely standing now. But you square up, and you finally manage to get that eye open. So how many hits? How many times have you connected? Once? Yeah?
One. Now
It's
my
2v1.
second.
Now 17 will absolutely connect, and yeah, you push in and swing and manage to hit him straight across the face, and he's going to try and do a swing back at you for the win. An 8! You dodge. Make me a hit. Maybe roll to hit.
Okay. I can do this. I cannot do this. 11.
11. He swings, and you find a moment to catch his chin, and as you do, he pulls it out of the way and brings the other hand around. A 5! Dodging again. Roll to hit.
Get fucked.
Go on. 15.
15! He throws a second punch over, and you manage to slip under it and come across and hit him in the face. Was that 2 hits for you? That's only 2. That was 3.
3. That was my third one.
You knock him with that full momentum, stopping in the face. He hits the floor hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Wow. I was running that and I felt it. Okay. You get ready for the next round, which is set up against Egan, the former soldier of Astoria.
Hmm.
Who wants to fight the old soldier first?
Gibbs.
Oh. All right. 14 on his initiative versus Egan. Egan's got the veteran. Oh. Here we go. All right. 14 loses to a 17. Egan's going to close in first.
Yep.
A natural 1 to hit, though. Stubs a rock and kind of extends himself too quickly.
Yeah, 17.
17, you capitalize and get him a square shot to the ribs. He's going to try and recover quickly and swing at you for a 20 to hit, not natural, and will absolutely capitalize and get you, but now he's on the back foot and trying to get protective. 24 will connect again. That blessing absolutely demolishing and pushing through as you just feel this divine punch as you got him now on the back foot, trying to fight back a little bit and get a few jabs in, but 7, you're not letting up any bit of your guard. It's pretty dominant here. One more for the road. Boom! And you manage to knock his guard down with 1 punch and then get him in the side of the face with the other. A solid round, and it's in your favor. Leo, it's your turn. Can you capitalize? You gotta be a 13 on the initiative. 17. All right, you're swinging first. Egan's ready to go.
Go. 10.
A 10 isn't gonna do it. You go in and he blocks you, watching your move from the moment you make it. That's going to be a 19. Oh no, 9. Sorry. 9 to hit you. God, what are my eyes? 9 to hit. Which won't hit. So you hit both his forms. He tries to bring it back, and you read that incoming strike. 17 will absolutely connect in this case. So as he's bringing it in, you find that opening you need and knock him right on the pit of his chin here. Big slug coming back at you for a 17. which will hit. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, now you swing.
19.
Okay, 19 will absolutely hit, of course. So he has one big swing at you. You've been big swing back at him. That's 2 hits for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, one more coming in for a 2, which I don't think meets your AC.
No.
Double check with me. You want to just check your sheet really fast?
Yep. It says
Okay.
11.
Okay. Are you sure? All right. And as he recovers, he tries to get you in with a quick little jab, but you're able to absolutely move your body out of the way of that one, reading it very easily. And make me one more hit to finish this off. 18 will do it. Just a nice, clean knockout. As he's lying back in the dirt, he's last round for both of you. Before the championships, if you both win, is Sai. Now, Sai, as you might recall, is an Oresian monk.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. No. Shit.
Oresian monks are pretty good at boxing.
Yep.
And rather than the gloves that I provide for all of you, he's going bare knuckle.
Fuck.
And it seems to have taken a kind of, stance that those of you who are not from Oresia would be quite unfamiliar with. The crowd does not like Sai. So you all have a boost. So you are each getting a +1 from the crowd being absolutely in favor of you all. But you all also internally know that Sai is very successful at these games.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Who wants to go first?
Yep.
All right, roll me some initiative.
I don't wanna. I'm gonna be bad.
8 is going to lose to a 20.
Yeah.
Here comes Sai with a 23 to hit.
Oof, ouch, my
As
bones.
you move forward, he, rather than try to hit around your block, will smack your block out of the way and then punch in straight into your chest with a solid strike. Feel free to make another attack against him. 17 will connect, just barely, as he tries to guide it away, but you push through his guide and then to connect with his shoulder. Very surprised by that, but he's going to come back and step into you with a 15 to hit, which I believe does, and will catch you on the other side of the ribs now as he moves in. And into your side, making it a hard hit, but you absolutely meet him back for 2 now, as you swing kind of in an awkward position, managing to bring your body around and into a strike right to his face. He has to block to make a super hard hit. He's going to make one last hit to finish this off, though.
Yeah, it's gonna probably hit.
A 16.
Yep.
As he takes that hit, and you watch as he pushes your fist down, and then with 2 hands just shoves hard into your chest, and you feel the entirety of the air in your lungs vacate, and you hit, and your knees go to the dirt, and it's called. Leo, roll me some initiative against Sai. You're looking to beat a 12.
16.
You get to roll first.
Awesome.
Unarmed
Let's do this.
+1. 25 will
25.
absolutely hit. As you move in and basically you get a Superman punch initially to hit, sending Sai off balance. That is an 18 to hit in return, though. As he takes that, but then quickly lashes back with a strike of his own. Make me another hit.
12.
12 won't do it. He kind of takes the big hit and spins past it and has hit you with his first, and now he's going to try and follow it up for a 16 to hit again.
Hits.
And flips behind the back punch, hits you in the side of the head beyond your guard. Roll to hit. 2 for 1.
19.
19, 2 to 2. As you go and move to and as he hits you with the side, you recover quickly, and before he can get a stance around, you hit the back of his head, because spinning on your opponent isn't actually a very good idea. And that's going to be a 15 to hit on you for the last hit. As he recovers and stands back up, there's a moment where you both stand eyeing each other, and you both move in, and you don't understand fully how his hand is on your jaw as quickly as it is, but soon the only thing you're looking at is the sky. And the round is called. Now, I do need to ask, would you like to fight Eliana?
Yeah, you want to fight me again?
No, I'm good. Like, right? Because I still get second place. Or do I have to fight for a second?
You have to fight for second. You both beat Egan.
All right. Just real quick.
All right, let's roll.
Let's roll.
Oh, God.
16
bless.
for initiative.
16. All right, that takes it. Roll the hit. Both your ACs are 11. 8 does not connect, though.
But a 21 does.
Oof. So, yeah, Leo, you move in again with some with that energy and electricity, but Eliana, you read it. Boom! Quick jab to the jaw, which that momentum you had carrying in carries a lot more weight than initially would have. Now, Eliana, you just rolled, so Leo, back to you for an unarmed strike.
Okay.
18 will hit, so taking that, you quickly push through and get a solid hit on the ribs. 1-1 right now. 16 will also connect, though. An absolute, I imagine, is this turning into a slobber knocker of just trading haymaker, or are you trying to keep this technical?
Just trading.
All right, yeah, no, you take it into the ribs and then smack right across the face as he's recovering. 19! 2 for 2 can Eliana secure as you're both just going and blow for blow. No blocking anymore. With a 24, you push past and not just into and away from, but beyond. Leo, you are unfortunately knocked onto your butt, but not out. The round is called. So, first place goes to Sai, which the crowd is not pleased about. They feel a bit betrayed, to be honest, but it's not unexpected. However, second place goes to Eliana, which is, of course, as you know, mithril.
I thought it was adamantine.
Oh, sorry, adamantine. Third place goes to Leo, bronze. 250 gold pieces. So, the events of this day are ended. You are told tomorrow you will have to assemble a team of 5 to compete in the Great Relay. It is indicated that those athletes from shared cities will be competing together. So the team from Mytros is Spira, Leyland, and and 3 other athletes that you don't know because they aren't named. And why would you? Hot people. The team of Astoria is Egan and Falana, and 3 others. And the team from Eregia is Jorgas, Hatria, and 3 others. Would anyone like to, ahead of time, try to swap out their spot with another athlete who isn't otherwise competing?
Oh, let's do this.
Yeah, we're a team.
Would you like any pause, RP-wise, or are we ready to just get right into the race?
Really quickly, Defera, first, a couple of things to button up. Defera, Threnos, and Calliope were trying to get energized crowds cheering for Kira at the end of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make sure that goes with note. And then also, Defera wants to make aggressively hard eye contact at Versi when, like, the finger in the eyeball happens and nobody
no.
calls it.
Well, you didn't notice the finger in the eyeball.
Oh, fuck, that's right. Okay, never mind. She's not gonna do that. She's just gonna focus on the Kira
So
thing.
y'all can make me a group persuasion
Okay.
check
Okay.
to see how well you can get this crowd cheer going.
Sure.
But you can also, I'll say this, I don't get to say a whole bunch. You can go ahead and add fame, your fame as your modifier, which is going to be a +4 to whatever you roll.
Okay, but I want to take my +8 instead. Oh,
Well, you add your +4 on
Oh,
top
to
of
that? Okay, great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's better
So,
for
20,
Threnos.
a 12, and a 25. So you do successfully get the crowd going. Threnos is a bit awkward for you at first, because you, as soon as you're standing up to like try and get everyone going, they're like, "Oh, great, it's this guy again."
I know exactly what Calliope's gonna do. She's gonna get a sign. You know how at Sporting Events they do like John 412 or whatever?
Yeah.
It's just gonna do here and then just like some lines or verses.
Kira, you know, oh gosh,
6'9".
yeah,
Exactly.
Oh my
Exactly.
god.
Kira
Conrad gets
6'9".
it.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
I'm gonna make that later.
And yeah, people will begin, you know, cheering for you all in the name. You know, they associate your team with Kira for this event, and you get some what effectively are stadium cheers in Kira's name. It's pretty cool. Very raunchy though. You see a lot of people covering children's ears. Anyway.
They brought children here?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's Olympic Games. Anyway, is there anything else you all need to do for the next day?
Yell at Kira for having her apostle slap my ass.
I mean, you're free to try, but it's only going to make you more likely to do it again.
I know. Which is foolish of me to do that.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, the next day arrives. And you see the teams and crowd are assembling in the stadium, but are breaking off into their groups of 5. But then being escorted outside. So I will say this. The only indication and knowledge you will have of the events are the names.
Okay.
The first leg of the race is the beach run. The second leg of the race, the underwater swim. Third leg, the cliff climb. Fourth, the fire dash. Fifth is the harpy cages. Each one of you will be responsible for one leg of the relay.
Oh, I didn't prepare that spell.
It's like, if it's all the same with y'all, maybe doing the fire dash as the fire resistant person might be a good idea. I don't know. I have a feeling it might be like hot coal walking or something along those lines.
But do we know anyone who's fire resistant?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should
Shows
know
the
these things.
ring that we got in the mines.
Makes perfect sense to me. I think we
Wondering
should.
what the hobby cages are.
Yeah, because like my athletics is very good, so I could do either of the first 3, or I can try the harpy cages. Don't know.
Would make sense for the more obvious athletes to do the more obviously athletic things.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose I can figure out what happens in the harpy cages.
Then yeah, I'll do the cliff climb. I think that'd be safer for me to do.
I'll do whichever. Threnos, if you don't want to do the harpy cages, I can as well. Or I'll run on the beach. You guys just tell me what you need. I'm not sporty, obviously.
Yeah, me either.
That's okay. As long as we're doing it as a team, I think we will, help each other out. Pick up the slack, as it were.
One way or another, it'll be fine.
All right.
So I think Defera could do the beach run, and then Eliana, you could do the underwater swim, if that's okay.
Oh,
Awesome.
Eliana, would you prefer like the harpy cages or the beach run?
I don't really have a preference.
Right.
I'm wondering what these were, but if I had known about the underwater issue, I would have prepared a spell for that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I think we're
Who's
ready.
going where? Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. As ready as we're gonna get.
Okay.
We got this.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. All right. You all are all guided to whichever stage. The first being the beach run. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
The first leg, you must dash over 300 feet of sand on the beach run. Who is going first? Now, in each of these rounds, you can choose to go standard speed or fast. If you complete the round at standard speed, you succeed in getting 1 point for your team. If you do it fast, you get 2 points. If you fail to check or are incapacitated otherwise during the stage, you get 0 points. At the end of these 5 relay legs, the team with the highest number will be the winner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Abisco? So, beach run. Who's doing it?
That's Tefera.
Tefera, would you like to run fast or standard?
First off, were we able to purchase boons or no?
Oh, you can get booned up if you want.
All right. Well, she would have bought herself the
Boon.
whatever.
The whatever of what?
Which one? What was it? And what was it? Enhanceability, or did we do haste?
You can get enhance ability or haste,
I-
whichever is clever for you.
I think for you, haste might be better for running.
All right. What's that mean?
It makes you fast.
+2 and 2 actions and faster. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll do that. I'm gonna get a notebook though, because I have a feeling I'm gonna need to do math.
You
That
won't.
was-
Don't worry.
Oh shit.
Are you
okay.
doing now? Are you doing this fast or standard?
I'm gonna try to go fast.
Excellent. So, as you take off against a bunch of the other athletes from the three cities, please make me an athletics check
Hey.
because your
Nice.
18 beats the DC 15 check I needed you to make as a fast runner.
Hell yeah.
Partway through the beach, cages bring up, and lions are released amongst the runners. Muzzled.
Or,
It just makes you run faster.
Mm-hmm.
Each of the
Thanks.
runners will will attempt to run it to get it to you. Each of the runners will have a lion attempt to pounce on them. So it'll be 4. First one is against Tefera, though. but because you are running, is with disadvantage. It's an 11 to hit.
No.
The lion pounces at you, and you sprint past, keeping a solid pace ahead. The other runners, let me check. I was instructed to make them all just run standard, so that
Jafar is
one...
going to shout, "What the fuck?"
One is going to get by. So, well, these lions are not doing well. And I am missing one more. Okay, there you are. Sweet, sweet boy. All right. And one final run for them. Oh, okay. The Mytros competitor will fail in not getting pounced at by lions, but with 2 points on the board and a 0-1-1 for the other teams, your team is in the lead. Heading into the next leg of the race, the underwater swim.
Right.
You watch as Zafira completes her run up towards a mountain lake on the beach. And this is Eliana, correct?
Yes.
As I am running up, I am shouting to Eliana, "There are fucking traps everywhere!" Miserable,
Right.
sweating.
Eliana, you know pretty well there's traps everywhere because you've watched a bunch of mages freeze one of these mountain lakes in front of you and cut holes into the ice with areas for resurfacing. Would you like to complete this fast or standard?
We're gonna go fast.
Okay. Make me an athletics check as you dive in.
Cool. I'm glad I'm paying for enhanceability.
Do you have swim speed?
I do not.
Okay, that would have been extra advantage, but
I fucking wish. I'd like to use the +2 from chat.
Oh yeah,
Make it a
we didn't
15.
use that.
15?
Make it a 15.
A 15?
Yeah.
Can you do any better?
I'm pretty
share my
sure we got some
+2.
other +2s floating around from the past. Let me just scroll all the way through our fucking meme collection.
I mean, we had one from Hoop that we didn't use, and then we got a round from Michelle. So I think there's at least like one more that you could use.
I just want to make sure we got them.
I'm sure you got a +1 because I've let you hold on to them throughout rounds, and people have been very generous in the past. So you want a 17?
I would like a 17.
Final answer?
Yes.
You unfortunately do not hit the
God damn
DC for this particular event at a fast speed. You have to break. You start swimming, and you feel your lungs begin to burn as you quickly head up to one of the side holes created with the mages looking above hand as they clear a spot for you in the ice. So your team is going to score 0 on this one. Let's see how the other competitors do, because they are making athletics checks. Ooh. The Orysia team does complete their event, so they're tied up now. That's the team with Jorgas on it, just so you all know. The team from Astoria will not complete it as well, and then the Mytros team will get a point on the board. So it currently stands that you, Oracle's Chosen, and Orysia have 2 points. Mytros and Astoria both have 1. As we head into the third leg, the cliff climb, which is Leo, correct?
Yes.
So working your way down the mountain, you hand off your metaphorical baton to Leo, and Leo, it's a sheer cliff face. Just doesn't seem to be any gimmicks about this. It's literally as stated. Would you like to do this standard or fast?
Leo, I believe you got this. I think you should leg it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be level-headed, but no, I will Do it fast.
Okay, please make me an athletics check. If you have a climb speed,
Climb speed. No, I do not. All right. 24.
you actually
No?
do a bit better than that. Pushing up, you just feel like some things are just meant to be, and you blitz ahead of the competition as the final group of what we'll affectionately call mooks try to keep up with you, and you make your way easily up the top of this hill, securing your team 4 points.
Nice.
The Mytros team will not succeed at getting up in a timely manner and will not secure points. Neither will the Astoria team. Let's see how the... No! Wow, a lot of 7s rolled by me here. As nobody is able to keep up with Leo, giving you guys 4 to 1 to 1 to 2. As we head into the 4th leg of the race, the Fire Dash.
Oh boy.
Okay. Fast or standard, Calliope? As Leo, you climb your way up to the top, grabbing the edge of this mountain, cliff face, and pulling yourself over and tagging into Calliope. You have a bed of hot coals and what appear to be fire snakes.
Yeah. Figures. You know what? We're gonna go fast. We're all going fast, so I don't want to break that.
Okay. I need you to make me an athletics check.
Okay. Is there any bonus because I have fire resistance?
You will not take as much damage from the fire if you fail.
Oh, great. Okay. I'm glad that that's what it was. Oh no, y'all. This is a problem. Okay, you know what? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. 12. Not great.
Would you like to use any bonuses?
I mean, I don't think we have enough to make it matter. Like,
I don't know. Is it an 18 this time? Are you sure? Do you trust me to keep all the DCs the same, even though that wasn't the case with the first one?
exactly.
Apparently, we still have 5.
How many +2s do you want to use?
Y'all, I don't know.
Use
Like,
them all. Crush the
do you want me to use
competition.
them all?
Crush the competition. So we
how
don't have
much
to
does that
remember
make
how many
that
we have in the
then?
pool.
Use,
know what, that's
use them all
actually fair.
because that gets us 5. Best case scenario, 5 to 3 with only one event left. So.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's do that then. So that's what?
22.
22. Yeah.
Okay, 22 will absolutely pass the DC 15 check. But as you do, the other competitors are going at standard speed and taking some hot feet, but you are running across. No damage to you as a fast competitor. However, the fire snakes amongst the coals will begin trying to whip around and attack you. Because you're moving quickly, they only get 1 attack at you. What is your AC as I roll this?
14. Like, they're probably gonna hit me.
Well, we'll see. That's a 12.
Well, okay.
So, yeah, no. You're gonna get past that. So that was fast, so your team gets 6 points in total. The Mytros team and the Mytros team and the Astoria team and the Orysia team all succeed. Oh wait, no. These are the name competitors. I wasn't really once. In which case they need to check if they're going fast. Okay. So, first up is Spira, who will try and push her shelf. And she is absolutely going to succeed. So her team will get 2 points for a total of 3. Because Mytros hasn't been doing so hot, which is disappointment to many, I'm sure, back home. The Astoria team is going to be Falana in this case, so I need to make a check here. Not doing great at all. Falana tries to kind of like tiptoe and be wearing heavy shoes, and it's not working as the fire snakes attack her at her slow movement pace. And she is pulled out by aides. And then Hatria for the Arisia team will absolutely blow past it fast speed, keeping pace with you and making it past there, leaving it's 6-5. Really, right now, the only competition as we get into the final round, it's your team with 5, and the Arisian team. Oh, sorry, the Arisian team with 5, and your team with 6. As we head to the Harpy cages, the final bit is a Chariots of Fire style run back on the beach. As you tap in Threnos, it is you, Leyland, Egan, and Jorgas in a final sprint. Are you going fast or standard?
HP.
I guess I will go fast because everyone else did.
As you run, you notice 3 large bronze cages with harpies within, all of them singing. You can cover your ears to get advantage on fighting this charm effect of the song, but it will increase your DC by 2.
No, nothing that increases the DC.
Okay,
Sorry.
so an athletics check to run.
I believe in you.
Can I fly?
It'd still be an athletics check.
Oh.
4.
Would you like to use some +2s?
No, doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. As you fall behind the group, you are able to kind of not be the main attraction for their songs. We'll see. Let's have Leyland go first. He's going to go full tilt. And he will be fast enough, but will he be wise enough? He is going to succeed at getting that. And so the Mytros team will finish with 5 points. The Arisia team, anchored by Egan. Egan's going to try and go fast. He'll be fast enough. Will he be wise enough? He also will. Astoria will end with 4 points. Jorgas will try to run at full speed. DC 15. I'm going to set this one not to whisper, because I want you all to see this. He's rolling with advantage with an enhanced ability. A 16 will beat the DC 15, but can he make the wisdom save against a harpy call? Because he's not blocking his ears. And he doesn't get advantage on this. It's a DC 11, as you might recall.
Well,
A natural 20. The Arisia team ends with 7 to your 6, to Mytros' 5, to Astoria's 4. Every time you all cross the line, there is a resounding victory, a resounding cry, and all of you are there to greet Threnos as you arrive very, very tired. And all I have to ask is, who won the most? because it's not Georgia's. I believe. Okay, let's go through these events one at a time, and you tell me if you got first or second or third place in them. Okay. Jumping. I believe that was Leo, who was followed by Leyland, followed by Calliope.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
I
Okay.
think I tied with someone though. I forget who it was.
Yes,
though.
you and Egan tied.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's going to be a grand winner here. Swimming rather. That was Eliana first,
It was.
followed by Leyland again in second.
I don't
Do you
remember.
It's this
No.
Hatchera or
What?
Hatchera? I don't think I spelled that right.
Hatria, yes.
Hatria,
Hatria got
okay.
second.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
the Amazonian lady, because it's
And
like
then,
I barely beat her.
Tarkon?
And Captain Abontiades? Yeah. Captain Tarkon Abontiades
Yep.
got third. That's right. Okay. Then the javelin throw, we just did, and I've already forgotten. That was. Oh, I have it
Me.
here. Yes,
Leyland.
that was you. You got first. Leyland first, Calliope
Leyland.
second, Eliana third.
Oh, wait, yeah.
So.
No, I thought that was.
Oh, that's Javelin.
No, I
Javelin.
thought that was discus.
Discus Jorgis got first.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, well, don't, but yeah. Like, I get you, but don't. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was a first for Leyland. And then a second for Calliope. Excuse me. I'm working on it. I'm sorry. And a third for Eliana. Okay. Then it was Discus, which was Jorgis for one. Then Leyland for a second, and then Calliope for a third.
Mm-hmm.
Then wrestling, which was the two of you beating Captain Abontiades, but Eliana for a first.
Mhm.
God, y'all did pretty dang well.
Mm-hmm.
And then boxing, which was Sai for first, and then Eliana for Eliana for second. Thank you.
And then Leo for third.
And then Leo for third. Okay, Leo, you got a first, second, and third thus far, from my calculations. You got a full array.
Yeah.
And then in the relay, you all got second. Hatria and Jorgis got a first. I don't even need to look at this. I know who is the most wingingest, and it is Eliana with 2 firsts and 3 seconds, I'm pretty certain.
I have 2 firsts, 2 seconds, 1 third.
Yeah, sorry. 2 firsts, 2 seconds, 1 third. My handwriting is atrocious. So,
Oh. Okay, I feel weird. I did not expect that.
as you all enter the stadium, there's a quiet as there's some judges, and then a thunderclap overhead as everyone leaps to their feet and points to the sky. With excitement descending from the clouds, a huge silver dragon. On its back rides a crowned figure cloaked in red. The spectators cheer in unison, King Agastus! King Agastus for the victor! As he lands, as the silver dragon touches down at the center of the Colosseum, and the king dismounts the flourish. Waving to the crowd with a broad smile, he approaches you, Eliana, with a golden, with medals in one hand and a crown of laurels in the other. He distributes the medals amongst those who have succeeded in the race today, then moves to you, Eliana, and asks for you to kneel.
I'll take off my helmet and kneel.
He places the laurel on your head, and then moves to. And then, as it turns around, a group of servants has placed down a stone pedestal, and he looks to the crowd. People of Mytros, my dear people, has this not been the most exciting games in living memory? I have always loved the great games, and it's always been my pleasure to continue sponsoring them, even in these darkest of days. Indeed, I believe that even the gods themselves are watching and smiling upon us. I offer my sincerest congratulations to these fine athletes, the greatest athletes in all of Thylea. And the crowd cheers again, thundering their applause, and hundreds of flowers are cast into the arena at the king's feet and your feet. But let this not be a reminder that these games are a time of idleness. For under my direction was the cult of Lutheria expelled, and the Lady of Coins, operations halted. These heroes, the oracles chosen, Dragonlords of my order, have proven themselves worthy of your admiration and love. Live and applaud them! Shower them with the praise they deserve! And again, the crowd will erupt, praising the oracles chosen. And language, you hear screams and shouts of happiness and stark, comparison to what you've experienced thus far and that previous night. But I must now end the games, but not the festivities. Let this be a night to remember. Let your love for the champion of these games, and he moves towards Eliana and holds up your hand, be known loud and clear. And lets it go and puts a hand on your shoulder. Enjoy your night. And we'll push off and then mount back up onto Icarus. And with a huge... he will ascend to the sky, thunder cracking again as Icarus lets loose lightning breath. And the crowd will begin filing out. And that is where we're going to end today's session. The great game's completed. You did it. I never had to play that song ever again, unless you want me to.
Yeah, instead of playing this scary music after being told to enjoy your night, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I will note there is no additional monetary award for winning.
What?
But
What?
The Crown of Laurels is actually a magic item.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
And as long as it rests on your head, you have a +2 to wisdom saving throws.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Crafted by Valis, the Queen of Mytros, and the Goddess of Wisdom.
I mean,
Anyway.
you won't be wearing your helmet anymore.
You can probably wear it around the helmet. I've seen
The
those.
helmet stays on during...
Oh my gosh.
No.
Anyway, on that note, the most noteliest of notes. I know we've gone a bit longer than usual, so we can make this a little faster. Obviously, get everyone to sleep, because I hope you all had a great day. But thank you all so much for joining us. If we could, players, tell the people who you are, who you're playing tonight, and where they can find more of your work. Starting with Leo.
Yes, I played Leo Dracos, the Human Paladin, and I, of course, am Comrade Crash. You can find me on Twitter. Up next is Christy.
Hello, I'm Chrissy Kritz. I play Defera Adamos. Where you can find me all over the internet at Chrissy Kritz. Same handle, literally everywhere. This Thursday we will be off for All Hail the Queen, because a bunch of us will not be near our computers. But I think we're coming back the week after?
Yeah, I think we're doing next week.
Yeah, so not this Thursday, but next Thursday.
We're going to double head it, so it's going to be 2 Thursdays in a row.
2 Thursdays in a
Ooh.
row, so that we're back on track. because summertime is weird for streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, yeah, just find me on the internet everywhere at Chrissy Crits. You can also find me over in Bright Dystopia's Discord, being a little creep weirdo. You guys got a little bit of a taste of that if you read the captions for anything. Other than that, you know, I'm around. Next, heck, you're
Yeah.
up.
It's me. Hey everybody. I'm Sir Hecklot, you know. And tonight I played Calliope, the Siren College of Epic Poetry Bard, who walks the path of the Dragon's Lair. It's so hard to say. There's too much to say. You can find me everywhere at Sir Hecklot, including Twitch, Itch, Twitter, Instagram. I'm all over the place. It's the best place to figure out how to find me next in the TTRPG space. Though most notably, you can find me tomorrow over on Enchanting Sorcery with Enter the Old Margrave, and we are actually into the forest itself. It is a living, breathing, reacting forest, and I am kind of nervous about it. We're gonna see how it goes. When I'm not doing that on Tuesdays, I'm back over here with Gelgalim, a Rogue 2E campaign. And then on Friday, the 9th, you can catch us back with Cold Hands, Warm Hearts here. We have a ton of stuff coming up for Pride Month. So get excited, because there are going to be an amazing diversity of GMs, players. We have a game show going on. It's going to be super cool. So we'll keep you posted on the schedule, but be ready. Let's take it over to HP.
Hello, I'm the Last Hit Point Hero, and tonight I played Thrynos, the Siren Sorcerer who walks the path of the demigod. And continuing up and around.
Oh, hi, I'm Tony. I played Eliana Legide, High Elf Prophecy Cleric, Gifted One, and all that. Apparently, I am the greatest of all time. No. Find me somewhere in the woods as your local cryptid. If you want to give offerings, I take them in the form of nug, sushi, and monetary gain. Otherwise, political intrigue is also acceptable, but fill out the forms for that. Bring it over to Turk.
Yes, hi. I'll keep this quick. Thank you all so much for joining. I am Turk, or Turk Accented, only if you're wearing Crown of Laurels. Only talk to champions. If you want to see more of me and the stuff I do, you can find me tomorrow or today if you're on the East Coast, over on Lost Caravan playing Nova, which has been a really fun campaign thus far. You can then find me this Thursday on Lost Caravan. We're doing some Delta Green. If you like the madness part of this game, you're going to love what's happening over there. Then I'll be at Nova again on the 5th. A little quick back-to-back action there. Gelgleam on the 6th. Frozen Rains finale will be on June 8th. If we don't, spend the whole time making me cry. We'll see. Anyway, Oathsworn will be back on the 12th. Thank you all so much for joining us. We would do it without you, but you all make it so much more special when you're here and you watch and you vibe with us and you give us +2s and make things cool. And we look forward to seeing you next time. And remember, 2 things.
What 2 things?
You are only as good as the people you compete against. Even if you lose, pick yourself back up and keep trying. As long as you best yourself and the person you were yesterday, you will never have failed. And number 2, even the gods bound by oaths and prophecy. Thank you all so much once again for joining us, and I hope to see you next time. Good night. Michelle, please take us out.